Peggy 12.
Poison's on the menu.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Try and keep it.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
多分無敵技だけで終わってるんですよね、リターンが。
ああ、なるほど。
その後のタクがないんですよね。
そうです。
画面端でガードしてます、辛いです、 EX 勝利を打ちます、これ当たったら確かに嬉しいですよね。じゃあガードされたら痛いです、じゃあこれ今度はガードしてるやつに対して最速で後ろに投げるとか、こういうものを混ぜてないと真の無敵技のリターンが取れてないんですよね。
なるほど、なるほどですね。
打つ打たないの取捨選択をする前に相手は勝手に無敵技にビビってるんで、持ってるだけで強いんですよ、無敵技を。さらに持ってるだけだと相手もビビってくれないから、打つことで相手をビビらすのが強いですよね。
そうですね。だからコマンド投げも結構実は似てるんですよね。コマンド投げが打つことが強いかどうか置いといて、あるのが強いですよね。
確かに
固まってると投げられちゃうから、じゃあ動こうって、で動くと打撃食らうよねって、その昇竜拳無敵の技もまあ似たような感じなんですよね。
Never feel loose, and when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real
prowler, but I solve them all facts, proof. And if you think I'm going forward, then you talk.
Hello there. Welcome. It's week 3 of Street Fighter League Pro Europe. And in the first 2 weeks, if they're anything to go by, we've got no idea what's happening this week. The results are all over the place. It's all to play for. The action's hotting up. We'll see you in a minute. That's right, the action's hotting up here on Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023 as week 3 commences. And once again, all 6 teams are in action. We've got 3 incredible matches for you today. More Street Fighter, more games. It's going to be an incredible show. As always, we need to run down the brand new format. It's a new look for a new game for a new season here on Street Fighter League. And I couldn't think of 2 better qualified people to run through it with you than my guys, F-Word and Jammers, over on the caster's desk.
I appreciate you each and every time, Logan Son. We're back for another week of Street Fighter League Europe. It is crazy. Unpredictable, but that's the most exciting thing about the European region. You can't tell quite who's going to have a good day and who's going to have a bad one.
Apart from BMS, it has been, but we said it at the start of the season. We said it at the start of the season, but most importantly, Jammers, we've got to talk about how it's working this season. And some things have stayed the same, some things have changed. First things first, all teams have 4 players. They present their first 3 players for each match, from the away side revealing their character and their control type. The home side then counter picks 1 at a time in sequence. Player game 1, game 2, game 3, picking their character and control type. And that's the advantage of being the home side. Now, what they're playing for, game 1 is 10 points, game 2 is 10 points, but game 3, that all-important one, which we've seen already play such a huge factor this season, is that 20-point game. If it's tied, we go to a tiebreaker worth 5 points, a best of 1. Jammers, what happens from there?
Yeah, and then the top 4 teams on the leaderboard make it to the playoffs there, with the 3rd and 4th position playing the quarterfinals. Whoever plays there, they go and advance to the semifinals to face the 2nd place team on the leaderboards, and then they will advance to fight the team that was 1st place on the leaderboard in the grand final. And now the winning team actually wins 60,000 euros, and they get to participate in the Street Fighter World Championships for 2023 for even more cash money than they do for winning their respective region. So I do gotta say, there's a lot on the line, and these guys are still in the infantry stage of Street Fighter 6 as well, so it makes it more volatile and exciting for us casters here, and of course the host, Logan Summer. Speaking of which, I want to give it back to him, I like hearing his lovely voice. So, all yours, Logan.
It's very kind of you to say, Jammers. Thank you very much. It's time for match number 1, and this one is important for both teams. We've seen over the past 2 weeks the difficulty in consistency. One team has almost been carried by their main player. The other team has come together with strong performances, but hasn't been able to find the wins that they're going to need to qualify for the playoffs. This one, it's all to play for. So let's welcome into the arena our first team on the away side, the newly formed Wolves. Grab Shivs this week. Shivs, come on down to the front, mate. Come on down to the front. That's right. You stepped up last time round, and it was a strong performance from yourself. The whole team has been putting in strong performances, but the wins have been evading you. The team spirit must be good, but you need to get that first win on the board, right?
Absolutely. I think as a team, we've come together really well. We talk a lot. We are all confident in each other. We reassure each other when we lose. We just need that little bit of luck factor to go for us now.
Hopefully you get that today. We'll find out how you do against another team that definitely needs to come together and start pulling their weight. At the moment, it's Team Captain Phenom that's been doing most of the work. We'll find out whether the rest of the team can chip in this week. Let's welcome into the arena 0-0 Nation. 0-0 Nation. So far, the last 2 weeks' fixtures, it's all come down to you. And that's a lot of pressure. You're used to pressure. You've been competing at the highest level for nigh on a decade now. So you're no stranger to pressure. But how important is it for the rest of the team to chip in, as Lord Venom's definitely had a long night out, perhaps?
I think with the format this year, where points matter more than wins, it is also, it also matters how, not just that you lose, but how you lose. So, yeah, I think we just got to do our best and get as much points as possible.
Well, I think I want to see everyone else chipping in with points. I mean, I remember last season you were up there with an incredible points tally for your team. Definitely the MVP of your squad. Hopefully the rest of the guys can chip in with some points today. If you want to take your places there on the home sides as we get ready for match number 1. And of course, each and every time the away team has the disadvantage of having to put forward their lineup of players, characters, and control type first so that the home team can counter and pick their players to match up and hopefully get the victory. That's the benefit of being on the home side. So the only way that we can find out that lineup is handing over to F-Word and Jammers. They've got that information. What is this Wolves lineup looking like this week?
Thank you, Logan. This is a crucial part of the Street Fighter League, especially in EU and US. That away team and the order they pick, available to be counterpicked, is what we're going to see now. And it is revealed as Shivs continuing the momentum in his performance, rocking that patented jury. And then we have Poppy going in the middle match for the 10-point game there with the Cammy in classic mode. And Four Fields, again, is anchoring. Seems to be a consistent theme we're seeing with this team. No Shacks. I mean, Luke is a very strong character, hard to counterpick. You'd think away from home, that's the guy that makes sense. Where's the logic in this one, and who do you think is going to be picked?
Well, we did do a little bit of deliberation in the back, and this is what we've gone for. I actually thought Lord Venom was actually going to sit another one out and be on the bench here, but he's had to pick his poison, I'm afraid. And he's gone. It looks like he's going to be playing the fixture, but I think he's going to be playing Shivs. I actually spoke to him, and he said, did you not see what happened to Broski yesterday?
Well, two very different JP.
Or should I say last week? But yeah, no, two completely different play styles. But I think he might. I think he's going to play Shivs, but I think he prefers facing Poppy.
I actually think the reason we've gone with this prediction, right, because we deliberated before we picked it, is maybe Veggie would have made sense against Poppy because he does fight Cammy fairly well. But I think Veggie is a momentum-based guy. You know, he's a guy that you want to see with some form going into it. And after that loss against Joker Jokes, maybe just wants to take a week off. That's my guess. I could be wrong. So we've gone with Rickman's Barnet versus Poppy, and we've gone with, which then made sense for Lord Venom versus Shivs. And of course, the anchor guy for 0-0 Nation. Is that ever going to change? It's got to be Phenom. And it's Ken versus JP, which is 50-50.
Well, this is actually going to be a run back from their last encounter in SFL last year for Street Fighter 5, where Four Fields did win. That was Falk versus Luke. But yes, that is going to be an interesting one when we get down to that point. But hey, we got to head it back over to Logan Summer to find out who indeed is actually going to be playing the first match against Lord Venom.
Thanks, guys. I am here with Shivs, who set up for game number 1. What do you think about those predictions? Is that what you planned for as a team?
Yeah, I think so. I think Lord Venom makes sense to play. I think he would have seen me play against Broski yesterday, where I took a bit more of a sort of random approach to beating JP. Everybody knows JP is my favorite character to fight, right? You got to change it up sometimes, man.
If in doubt, get the green stuff out. Right. Let's find out. 0-0 Nation. Who are you going to be sending up? Wow, okay. We've got the mirror, perhaps. Let me just double check.
Oh, yeah, of course. Jury Classic.
Jury Classic. It's going to be... Who's going to get the 5-frame normal after the drive rush out first at the start of the round? It's like old school Marvel versus Capcom 2 with Magnetos charging at each other, mashing low short. What's this mirror match like?
Oh, it's chaotic, of course. I think offline is more consistent. Basically, easier to react to stuff, easier to like stop the drive rush, stop the approach. But it's a fun mirror, if nothing else.
Can Jury even stop her own drive rush? Is that possible?
You know what? I've seen him do it. I haven't done it myself.
I guess we just have to see.
You will have to see. It's our first mirror match of the season, I think. Let's get set up if we can, and we'll have game number 1. Wow. F-word, Jammers. It's going to be Shivs for Team Wolves on the classic Jury against Rickerman's Barnet for 0-0 Nation. The sportsmanship on the classic Jury. F-word, Jammers, over to you. It's time for some chaos.
I mean, we had a mirror match not too long ago. Takamura Phenom, Ken, weren't you watching that?
Quite well, Logan.
Were you sleeping in the back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is why Ken keeps dropping combos, mate. He's not watching the best in the world play the character. Anyway, don't you laugh, mate. I had this prediction spot on. We said Rickerman's Barnet for the first game, and I asked him very clearly, who does Lord Venom hate more, Cammy or Jury? He told me Cammy. And now he's telling me it's Jury, so obviously it would have made sense.
Well, I'm saying that he said, when I spoke to him not too long ago, he said, based on what he saw with Broski, he said, nah, I don't want to.
He doesn't want the random smoke.
I don't want to deal with that. But you know what? This is good to see because these guys actually had a mirror match in SF5 with that mirror.
Yes.
And they were on 2 completely different teams. Obviously, no, I say 2 completely different teams. Shivs was on a different team with Team Reason, and Rickerman's Barnet was still with 0-0 Nation. But they're going to be using a character more explosive, highly more aggressive than that. Obviously, it's a completely different game, different systematics. But
they've both shifted in their game plans significantly. That keep out, rush down when the V-trigger is activated, that's gone now. It's all about rush down all and control neutral with those projectiles as well as those incredible normals. But catching your opponent off guard with that drive rush is a huge part of her game, especially into stand medium kick or the crouch medium kick. Something you got to be able to check if you want to stand a chance against Jury.
Now, as Logan discussed before, just to reiterate, both teams, they lost their previous fixture, so this is going to be a vital one, a pivotal one for their season in the weeks to come.
Oh yeah, Shivs picking up where he left off. Straight away, ready for that cancel.
Well, I think Shivs is really going to be testing Rickerman's Barnet's defense. He loves the defensive options and choices in the game, but hey, with the arbitrary approach Shivs took last week against Broski.
I mean, he was very transparent in admitting that he cannot check Jury's drive rush.
Yeah.
And as that trade, he got that again. He's so ready for it every time. It's a great start from Shivs. He's burnt him out here in the corner. Gonna anti it? Oh, he missed it.
Nah, I didn't want to risk it with a dive kick there, but he would have gone full screen anyway. There's a throw there from Rickerman. Lovely anti-air
Beautiful
there.
parry into the anti-air this time. Does work. Base it was a normal reversal. Wasn't even an OD one. What a start from Shivs.
He might have thought maybe an overhead was coming, maybe delayed button to try and do that, because obviously he's in burnout, so no invincibility. Real invincibility.
Again, he gets caught there. It's not a punish counter. He's just standing.
And he goes and throws out the EX fireball as well. They've been doing it from round start. Throw tech situations just to kind of cover the approach. There it is.
Again, oh, he's seen that story before. Not going to fall for that twice. Throw on the wake-up, caught a button.
Just waiting there. Cancel, and good block of the DI there. That looked like it was going to catch it and get the punish counter. But
choice.
Damage here for Shivs, but fully replenished drive gauge there for Rickerman.
Did really well there in burnout. Was on offense most of the time. Dash delayed button catches him out. Got the meter to kill if he gets an opening. Nice check there, interrupting the string. Still plus, and he goes in again.
Burn him out.
Oh, burn out again this round.
The only option is level 3, so he's got to mix it up here, Shiv. Don't be too predictable. And he's going to level 3 himself, yeah.
And he did block the counter to medium kick after the block to stock that he's been getting hit by. Nice adjustment there from Shivs. Can close this out. One more read.
Maybe Michael walks through. Well, he's trying to bait it, actually.
Yeah, he's buffering that CA. Looking for it.
Oh, I think he blocked. No, he didn't.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he did
That
not.
will take those. He's buffering it anyway, looking for the drive impact.
Yeah.
Happened to be a dash forward. Why not hit them buttons and activate? Man, that is clutch from Rickerman's Barnet. Brings himself right back into this first battle.
Well, that was a clear indication that he was just reacting to movement. I don't care what it was.
Oh yeah, he was churning that butter, baby.
Yeah. Nice interruption again.
Checking that string.
Yeah, no one's allowing any chains or any fake strings to run amok here.
Wow.
Okay.
Really interesting bet there from Shivs. Doesn't pay off. Oh, the hit stun actually protected him. It was counter hit.
Chase him down, locks him in place. Going to get the 3-piece into the store here. She's got the advantage in the stores.
Oh, there's the bait that we spoke about.
And the punish as well.
Nice.
Okay, so you can punish that. All right, nice.
Oh, just missed the catch in that. Oh, had a full jump in there, didn't know it. Big bait, bad choice for Rickman's Bonnet. Doesn't have the meter to kill.
He might build, no, he's not quite.
But he's burnt out in the corner. There it is.
Go.
Walks forward to make sure that anti-air connected.
Let's go, my man.
As well.
You're playing sick, yeah, you're
Shivs
playing
off to
sick.
another phenomenal start. His form in this Street Fighter League season continues, Jammers, and a massive first battle there against Rickman's Bonnet.
Sometimes I feel Shivs is a slow burner. He had a shaky start in their very first week, but he's been picking it up. And I think all it takes is just for some players to get that one win, and then the knock-on effect is just positive from that point.
You mean Shivs this season or last season?
This season.
I mean, he's on fire this season.
No, but I mean, like, he got the win last week against Broski because he didn't play in the first week.
Yes, exactly. He didn't play at all the first week.
And, well, I guess he watched, because again, he can be an emotional guy himself. He watched his team lose. He's lost as well.
He is a very emotional
So
guy.
when he did win, he said, right, I've got to go against my quote-unquote favorite character in the game, and then he's picked it up from then on out. He's in the driver's seat here, but let's see.
I think they strategically put him first because they were expecting Lord Venom. And instead they got this.
I think they knew Lord Venom was going to play.
Instead they got this, and he's doing really well in it so far. But it's only one game. We've seen Wolves do this all season, by the way. They've been playing great every set they've had. It's been very close.
Do you know what epitomizes Wolf? Close but no cigar. That's
exactly. So they can't get ahead of themselves here. They've won the first battle. They're still not got points registered. And Rickman's Barnett also looking for his first win this season, I believe. So he'll be determined to turn this around. And it's off to a good start so far. He's managed to slow it down a little. Delayed medium punch, well blocked.
And again,
just goes for the guaranteed punish there.
He's always had the drive gauge advantage against Rickman's Barnett.
Oh, he said he can check him. And look at the smile on Shiv's face, acknowledging that some people can. Oh, well, the back dash into button. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Can't do that. If there's anyone who knows this character and their fake strings or the gaps in the strings, it is Rickman. One of the best in Europe, winning versus fighting earlier this year.
Having the OD reversals are so useful in this game.
It's one of the best
Again, he
you can
checks
have.
it. Rickman's Barnett's checking that drive rush consistently now. He just needs to change up the patterns.
Probably just needs to like throw the fireball, just walk behind it, change up the pace of things.
Oh, that works.
And that's it, punish counter
Yeah, he must press something else. I think he tried to get the cross cut, didn't come out. Oh, that medium kick, so good. This is a great round here for Rickman's Bonnet. Oh, he drops the combos. Should have closed it out.
Still in a nice position.
Is that going to cost him?
One. Colossal life
makes him buffer him with malicious intent. That crouch medium kick.
Activates Feng Shui. This is actually not a bad choice.
It's a really good choice. I love it. Oh, he interrupted again.
He's just not respected.
He checks the dash.
Nice drive reversal. He still wants this round, therefore.
Not giving up yet. Buttons.
He might have to.
Shiv's has got a plan. He's got CA.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, the cheeky walk forward throw. Oh, he tries to drive rush in. There it is.
Nice.
One button with too many. Beautiful spacing. Lovely control and change up of momentum.
Yeah, okay, it's good. It's okay now.
Yeah,
he's back. He's back. He's back.
Doing charge fireball into stand medium kick, so I don't know what your button is.
And also, one more thing. One more thing, Shiz, yeah. After tech throw,
Game plan, to be fair. His game plan is clear.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
After tech throw, he always goes for
the fireball, yeah.
So always remember.
Something else that you need.
You think I do this? No?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like if you do this, you can. It's up to you. But I think what he's doing now is he's waiting for your approach. He's just reacting to what you're doing. So he's putting himself in that position where he can crouch in medium punch. So usually you know how you play. Like you played the first game really good, but now he's like, okay, he knows you're anxious. Just wait and be calm. You got this.
Rickman Barnett's drive gauge on his terms. He was able to burn him out pretty quickly, forced him to try and get the drive cancel. It wasn't really working out. Now he's using another character where Manon actually, he's going to go back. All right, cool.
Let's stick with the mirror. The mirror was close, but he is historically a Manon main.
It's a safer pick. It's a safer pick. Nice, first to one here in this battle 3. Battle of this game 1.
Nice. He's changed up the string timing now. She's finding it harder to interrupt. It's that check again. It's trades, but still, that'll do. Nice punish. Rickman's Bonnet is looking better and better as this set goes on.
Very safe jump. I'll take that trade again as well. These trades are working out in Rickman's Barnett's favor.
Oh.
Still in.
Yeah, it was actually a bit risky, but paid off. Gets an opening.
I think when you drive rush in, he's got to throw him or go low. He keeps going overheads.
Almost got a hit on that projectile. Oh, stand roundhouse into the drive rush. Big opening here. One more bet will do it, and that's going to be it. The throw. Base it out, and Rickman's Bonnet turning it all the way around here. Looking to get his first 10 points.
I think he's
0-0 Nation.
I think he's looking for his first win here as well, though.
Oh no, it's a bad start from Shivs. That drive reversal scouted out. And there's that, he's now keeping the strings much tighter, not getting jabbed in between anymore.
There you go. Drive rush cancel, goes for the low conversion.
He's guessing right every time he goes in. Shivs is in big trouble here.
Can't jump either, yeah? He's just got to find a clean way out, a safe way out.
So delay again into the level 3. It's working every single time. He's identified that Shivs likes to try to interrupt after 1 or 2 taps. Staggering those strings to brilliant effect, and it's guess for Game Jammers.
This is looking very bleak, very dire, and he's not going to have his level 3 himself, F-word, so he's just going to have to do a Hail Mary at this point.
No punish on that. Projectiles. He's got the drive gauge back already, man. Beautiful control. One more tap will do it. 0-0 Nation looking to secure the 10 points.
Yeah, just check it. He can't do it.
Nice. There you go. Rickman's Bonnet making the ultimate adjustment, turning it around, smile on Shiv's face. Has to acknowledge the talent there and skill from Rickman's Bonnet, and he registers his first win, I believe, of the season. Important for him, important for his team. Logan was quite vocal in the fact that the rest of the team needs to pull their weight, almost to the point of awkwardness for those poor guys on stage. But Rickman's Bonnet heard the message from Logan and responded in kind. Tremendous result there, Jammers.
Got galvanized into getting the victory. I like that. This is what's been happening in the past couple of weeks here at SFL. One person's been surprised in that game 1 and they just managed to slow it down. And that's what the players want. Ultimately, you want to establish and maintain that control in any way, shape or form, no matter how you do it. And again, these fighting games are getting aggressive and even more aggressive as the years go by. But yes, Rickman Bonnet prevails in that mirror there. But now we go to the subsequent matchup, which is going to be finding out who will be going up against the team captain, Popey. Now, Popey, like I said, to epitomize Team Wars, it's just been close but no cigar. And I think Popey's been the brunt of that by dropping 2 integral combos or game-changing combos. Might not necessarily earned him the victory in its totality, but he's been very, very close to Chan, with the Cammy, everything. So now he's been put up for the middleman at the middle match here. So we actually need to find out which person on 0-0 Nation is actually going to fight him. So let's head on over back to Logan Summer.
I think we know the answer, but let's see.
Thanks, guys. That's right, here with Popey ready for game number 2. Now, that was another good performance from a player on Wolves, but couldn't get the win. You've been playing really well, all of your players individually, but just not securing the points. The performances are good, but the points aren't coming in. How important is it for you to start turning that around now? Do you think you can do it here?
Yeah, of course. It is my plan to turn it on. I think it's very important to get the boost up. But we are trying to take 1 game at a time and strategize what we are doing wrong, talking about it. Since we are away, might change some stuff when we're home. So it's very important. I'm going to try to do my best.
Of course, you know, we mentioned at the start of the season how great it was to have you back in competitive Street Fighter. You started your Street Fighter career with some of these guys over here on this team in that Scandic region. How much knowledge do you have about their playstyle, and will that help you here?
Definitely, I have a lot. I mean, we all compete at World Warrior, which is a CPT event. So, and I think all of us are at top 8, if I'm not lying. So we're all like in the top 8 of the World Warrior. So we definitely know how we play, and I try to instill that to the guys, how they play and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Maybe there's change up. You know, you never know.
All right, let's find out who 0-0 Nation will be putting forwards. It's gonna be Lord Venom. Okay. How you feeling? Well rested?
Not that much, to be honest.
You could have fooled me. That big yawn this morning. Hopefully you're wide awake now, though. Let's confirm character and control type, please.
Johan Petrovic, aka JP, aka Just Perry, aka etc. etc. Classic controls.
Thank you very much. We've got bars already. Lovely stuff. All right, game 2 is going to be underway. It's a must-win for Wolves. But Lord Venom is going to want to close it out and shut that door. If you guys can please get ready at the setups, it's going to be Popey for Wolves with the classic Cammy, and Lord Venom for 0-0 Nation with the classic JP F-word. And Jammers, what do you think about this one?
Oh, you forgot Jump Punisher there as well. You know,
Or juggle points.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. All these things that we attribute to the uniquely powerful JP. What a character. I must say, Jammers, this character, they really seem to put a lot of emphasis on his design. It's such a cool, unique character type. Even his reversal, never seen something like it in the Street Fighter series. But he's also got, in my opinion, the best voice in the game. Like, I mean, come
Best
on.
voice line.
I've literally woke up from now, observe. Please, no more. I mean, that voice just stays in my head. On top of that, I think he's got the best theme in the game. His theme is insanely catchy. So I just think a bit too generous with this guy. You know, let's start taking some stuff away from this guy. You know, if he's gonna have the best theme and the best voice, then let's take away OD. You know, OD.
If that's your way of asking nicely to the developers, can they change something? They might.
He's perfect. I love the way he is. I'm just saying. Give me some good voices on some of my characters then, because good lord, he's so catchy.
Well, you need to play a better character. But anyway, there's two characters, two players here that are playing fantastic characters in the game. Now, as we said before, Lord Venom, he had to pick his poison. He sat out last week. He's here now. He's had to pick his poison. He's gone with the Cammy. I think the things that he said to me when I spoke to him about the Cammy matchup was, he said, jumps do annoy JP. He does have answers. He can air throw, the dive kick.
Answers are rewarding as well, which is, for me, that's massive.
He does have the answers. However, if he does slip up, he's in the corner, and then he might be forced to do EX Amnesia, and people are getting better at snuffing it out at times, of course. And then he also said quick spin knuckle could be difficult to deal with as well. But he said if I had to pick between a raw drive rush and quick spin knuckle, I'd pick the spin knuckle.
I think in the early stages of the game's release, a lot of us felt like this matchup was the equalizer for JP. The Cammys were running through all the JPs, but as the likes of Kakaru and some of the Chinese JPs have developed, the matchup has started to look a lot more fightable for JP. But there's definitely a bunch of things that Cammy has that at least make it. I don't think JP wins this at all. 5-5 at best.
Look, he's got to work for it. He's definitely got to work for it here, but Poppy's got to work his way in slowly but surely. And hey,
I'm not sure why he stopped zoning. He was doing well there. Poppy got into that uncomfortable range. Too far for the lag kick. Gets out of the corner, he'll take that.
There you go. That's it as well. The timing, the different versions of the dive kick can throw him off, but as long as he maintains control and the life lead, it throws out that stand fierce.
Interesting decision not to anchor Poppy here. His character does pretty well in most of the matchups.
They're confident in feels. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to get a super cancellation there into Labushka, but he didn't. They're both burnt out.
Big drop. This is going to cost him. Oh, where are you going? Beautiful snuff out there of the jump back. And Poppy able to close that out after an execution error or poor decision making there from Lord Venom.
He's trying to hold up or just run away in general here, but now he's going to have to firm it on the blocks.
Good strings here. He spent all his meters to get to this stage. He's going to get burnt out. That's exactly what's happened.
Dude.
No conversion, though.
He's had huge mileage thus far on that standing fierce. Just hasn't been able to properly convert, as you mentioned. It's the EX departure.
Yeah, just do it. Doesn't want to be there.
Trying to drive smasher. He's right back in there. What a neutral jump. And he has to anticipate the dive kick here.
Oh, he's going for level 2. Actually,
I like that. Burn out. Yeah.
I like that. It's a good activation. Yeah, should be able to get killed out. You very rarely see people survive that level 2 when they're in burnout.
Well, the easiest way to deal with it is to not be in burnout. So activating when people are in burnout.
I mean, not being in burnout against JP, man. You need to keep the pressure on this guy.
Amnesia.
First, though, the amnesia we've seen, and he dashes in with the back throw.
No conversion there, because it was a back dash forward dash throw.
Oh, there's the knuckle that he spoke about to you, Jammers.
Oh,
perfect parry. Back throw, yes, indeed.
That's just parry to you. Departure! Level 3. I don't think he's going to be, actually, it might be a speck of dry gauge, or it might just be the burnout that he needs.
I think he's in burnout.
Should be. Not quite.
Oh, good call, Jammers.
Ah, yes.
Is it going to be another heartbreaking scenario for Wolves? Every time they look like it's going to get close, something happens.
And I'm telling you, man, he's about to get all the dry gauge he needs to probably close this out.
Nice jump. He's in that range now. This is the range where JP's uncomfortable. Oh, he wasn't as bad as me.
No, he didn't get the cancel.
He's in burnout.
Once again, he can put. And he's got level 2 again, F-word.
Oh,
he's got level 2 again,
F-word.
my goodness. Oh, no,
it's over.
It's
checkmate. Checkmate. I can't believe it.
Nice.
Oh, he got out.
Yeah, but he jumped into his doom.
Oh, he just didn't block.
Oh, man.
He actually got out. Oh, my goodness.
No way.
Every time you think Poppy's going to clutch it out, something else happens, and should have surely been 1-0 up here. Instead, he goes 1 down. Fantastic. Despite the drops, fantastic composure and decision-making in the end from Lord Venom to bring that back.
I can't keep saying when it's not your day, it's not your day, because then it just turns in when it's not your week.
Like it's not your season, mate.
Yeah, you can't have that here. Not now.
Honestly.
Not now. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I think he should stick with the Cam. He had a fantastic start there. I'll start it off with flying colours.
No, definitely stick with Cam. Chun-Li doesn't like JP anyway. Yeah. Modern or not.
And the thing is, he's actually been able to live a little bit longer because Lord Venom's been dropping combos, but I think he's going to fix up now.
Exactly. He actually was given more of a chance with those drops.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, too high to combo, goes for the back for a reset. I like it.
And a check with a crouching medium punch.
Straight away. Overextended there, did Poppy after the back throw.
Holding parry. Tried to get a throw there, but wasn't quite close enough.
Nice conversion. Oh, that's big.
I think he went for the throw, probably wouldn't have worked.
The reset. Oh, he wasn't ready for it. It's the overhead.
Poppy set up there from Poppy.
Oh. Where you going, says Poppy. Oh, he tried to shimmy though. Wake up buttons. So good with his decisions to stay alive. Just edges away there. The X portals.
And there's a throw. He still needs some dry gauge to work with here. Dry rush in with the spin knuckle. And
perfect
parry.
Oh, okay. He went for max damage.
I don't think that would have got it in time. Maybe a medium would have done it in
No!
this scenario.
Oh my goodness!
Activate. He might look
He's
really
burnt out.
again. Oh no!
There
wait,
it is.
can he do the super?
He jumped.
I think he set that one up. I think he set that one up.
I don't know what your options are there when he activates from that close and you don't have. Oh, could he have done something else there?
Probably, maybe a super.
Listen, great activation again. Lord Venom's been so clutch. Poppy now facing defeat.
There you go, chase down here, and another amnesia. You thought you could do that, and he gets
back
the back throw. I'll take that. That's boss. Good drive reversal. Didn't want to deal with that sequence. And another jump
Another
parry.
drop. That's a massive let off there for Poppy. Would have sent him to the corner. Nice tap there. His defense has been so on point now. Eating away at that drive gauge. Almost burnt out. There it is. Huge advantage. Almost that's level 2 as well.
Drive it.
Oh, what a choice.
The juggle here as well. A full juggle. Okay, maybe not.
Has him cornered. Poppy needs to make this count. He's going to activate the level 3. He needed that big time. Going to recover a bunch of gauge as well.
He might get it back just as the cinematic ends. If not, we'll just have to walk forward and get it. Bang. There it is. Oh! Wait, hold on a minute. He's going to not build it just yet.
Oh, that's it.
No,
That's game.
Optimization.
Lost again.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, Lord.
Level.
Let's go. He's back.
And that does over 50%. That is his optimal combo from the wall flat. And there's going to be another 10 points secured here for 0-0 Nation. He tried to avoid it, but he played the matchup and persevered there. Well played to Lord Venom.
Lord Venom should focus on not getting sleep more often. Playing extremely well in the clutch scenarios here, despite some drops in that first game. A matchup that he's been very vocal of his disdain of, but yet still able to perform against one of the stronger camis in EU. And Wolves find themselves, unfortunately, in a 0-2 familiar position right now, 20-0 down, and relying on 4-Fills to somehow turn it around for them. And 4-Fills has to do what he did last seson and somehow beat Venom.
They keep plunging deeper and deeper into darkness at the bottom of the table there. It's looking too perilous for them right now. I don't know what to say.
Hey, they still got 20 points for grabs here, Jammers. You know, if they finish this like in a 20-25 defeat or even a 20-25 win, it's a way better position than they would have been if they finished this with 0, man. I mean, they're staring at a 40-0 right now, which 3 weeks in, that may be a bit too much to come back from.
It's difficult, but you know what? Again, Phils is comfortable with the anchor role. I mean, he won SFL last year with Team Mouz. If there's anyone who's familiar with that situation, it will be for Phils, but we already know the answer. But let's find out who he's going to face in this anchor match here with Logan.
It's all come down to this. Phil's once again in the anchor role, once again playing for your team's life in this match. It's pretty likely that you know who you're going to play. How do you feel about this match?
I've played Phenom in Street Fighter League before last year. You know, I think at this point, every game is a must-win for us, so I'm going to go in and do the best I can.
All right, let's find out if it is going to be confirmed. Who is going to be stepping up? It is Phenom. And this time round, he is not playing with that same pressure. But there is pressure. You still got to close it out. That's the beauty of this format. Even at 20-0 up, the pressure is still on.
A little bit less, I guess, but I have to fight against JP. Not looking forward to it.
Well, at least you've got one of the very best in your team for the practice there. How do you generally do into Phils when you've played online?
We have played very little. I think I invited him once and we played 2 sets and that was it. Maybe like 1 time in ranked. So I have, in terms of experience against each other in this game, it's not a lot. It's not like in SF5 when we played a bit more. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go.
All right, the question remains, if you can confirm your character and control type for us, please.
Ken, I was about to make a joke, but I'm afraid.
Did that last time.
I'm gonna, yeah. Suddenly I make a joke and they're like, oh, you gotta play that character now. I don't wanna, you know.
And control type?
Classic.
There we go. Thank you very much. Now you can sit down. All right, it all comes down to this. 0-0 Nation are in a commanding position, 20 points up. The pressure is certainly less on Phenom, but the beauty of this format is if the 4Phils is able to get the win here, we go to a tie break, so nothing is taken for granted. It's going to be the 4Phils with the classic JP for Team Wolves up against Phenom's classic Ken for 0-0 Nation. This is the match that we were expecting. Let's send it over to F-Word and Jammers for game number 3.
Well, as we know from last week, 0-0 Nation, they actually lost 40-0 against Team Guild. Love that.
That's got to be the closest 40-0 of the season, by the way.
However, what a way to bounce back is like, look, if we lose 40-0, I think we need to come in with that cutthroat mentality and get a 40-0 here, and they are in prime position to do that here. Now, just give you guys a quick update here. So, Phenom played a total of 12 matches last season for 0-0 Nation, and he won 9, and he lost 3. And the vast majority of them were anchor matches, and we've already seen him do well in the anchor matches he's playing thus far this season. So I think he's just one of the best anchors you'll ever see across the board for SFL in general. 4Phils didn't sound too confident in that interview, Logan. Sounded a bit too timid, not as passive.
He's probably just a bit down, you know. I think his team needed to at least get 10 points from the first 2 games.
The energy with Team Wolves, if one person has it, it permeates throughout all of them, and you can feel it.
There's a few teams that are like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the great thing about a team like 0-0 Nation. No matter how negged out they get, or you know how bad a result might be, they've got Phenom there, who's won huge championships, who's easily one of the best players in the world, top 5 Ken in the world in my opinion, amongst the very best of them, and super experienced at this level. So it's just a guy that you can always turn to, and has the not only the skill in the game but the mentality to know how you need to be thinking, how you need to galvanize yourself and your team in a situation where you are down. So that's why they can go 0-40 one week and turn up and pick up 20 points straight away the following week because they've got that behind them. So great position here to close this out, but can 4Phils make the turnaround that Wolves so desperately need this season with this JP? And I think you got to be favouring Venom a little, just because that experience he has with Venom.
Well, if there's anyone who needs Tinkerbell's pixie dust, it's 4Phils and Team Wolves now. Highly revered players in their own right. Here comes the anchor match for game 3. Already starting off slow here is 4Phils. He's on the back pedal here, but Phenom, he knows he can smell blood. So yeah, he can definitely smell blood. And he knows each and every wrong decision that Team Wolves makes is going to hurt them in the long run.
What a read then, that was a jab. It is the amnesia. Oh, he threw. He's going to get punished for that.
The thing is, Phenom's not afraid to test you with throw in the corner in general, because he knows it's a positive situation.
That's a great time. He's in a significant life. He has the corner. That's the one time where it's worth seeing. Are you willing to do the amnesia away from the corner, which they should be. But we saw yesterday multiple times. I think it was Lord Venom in that situation did not do it once. Slowly bringing this round back, but he's in the corner. Has to be careful. Venom will approach. Almost got the whip punish.
Oh, he's really trying to whip punish that Kane. Crouching medium pass.
Nice. Was it a delayed?
It looks slightly delayed. So I know it's got like, what, 20 billion active frames.
Unbelievable active frames.
If you delay it, you might as well give it 40.
Great composure from Phenom to snuff that out.
Yeah, you can see it now as well. What an interruption.
Beautiful reaction. Burns himself out, but well for it in the corner here. Let's him wake up with buttons this time.
There's a departure, slow things down. And
yeah, he wants to make this burnout count. You can see a bit of anxiousness there from oh, beautiful check there, the preemptive jab, snuffing the approach. Phenom looking like a brick wall right now.
It looks like he's just going to chip him out as much as he possibly can, and then yeah, Phenom will regain that drive gauge.
Listen, very well weathered burnout scenario there for Phenom.
Yeah, weathered the storm indeed, just about pixel away from landing that stand hard punch. So you could have got a sweep there.
Oh, drive him back, I believe.
I think so, I'm not sure. Alright, just weighing it out here. He doesn't want to get wall splattered at any given point here. And just walks away. Yeah, he's just patient enough because he wants his drive gauge back, but he really commits to something. But next hit for Phenom will win. If he gets the hit, he'll burn himself out and go to level 3.
Oh, wow. Beautiful catch there from Phenom. And it has been so far so good. An absolute masterclass first battle here.
Solid in neutral. He's playing really good in neutral.
In pole position.
Yeah. You might have to drive reverse with a crash music drive rush. That's where he's getting most of his ins right now. He's not really raw drive rushing at the moment outside of Oki.
A lot of the players have been working on trying to whiff punish.
He does crouch, mini kick, jab,
I can press this button as Ken, but I'm waiting for you to do it, and then I'll get my.
I don't know. Do you get a punish on that?
With punishing in general, and that was an exemplary.
You amnesia?
You'd have to. You only have to
consistent unless he does the heavy one.
Okay,
it's the heavy one you can't.
Oh, you have, yeah,
but then you
but the others you
can. Because he always commit to it. Like every crouching medium kick is a drive rush. There's no naked ones. Just keep
the
that in
crouch
mind.
medium kick is making him very uncomfortable in neutral though, because he's trying to walk in and out of spaces a lot of the time. So that you're using the good buttons in neutral at the moment. Just have to react to what he's doing on offense.
And for Phils, and he had a long conversation and practice and strategies around getting them to that kind of level of footsies. And you notice that for Phils definitely whiffs way less buttons now since he's going
since a couple of weeks ago, or even prior the whole league, yeah.
But still, you're up against a footsie masterclass of a Phenom, and it only takes 1 or 2 whiffs to suddenly the whole round's gone against you.
One of the most fundamentally sound players we have in the scene in general.
Parry into the DP straight away, what a choice.
He thought it was too far to do so I guess he tried it this time round. Gets the conversion into stride block, and they're going to set up, shot, pick the departure, use the medium version this time, okay.
Fake fireball into the check, so clever from Four Phils.
Might have to be a little bit closer.
Ooh, just missed that whiff punish. Sweet wall space there.
Alright.
Getting a lot of miles off that crouch medium kick. Didn't get a perfect parry on that Dragon Lash.
Alright, nice little blockchain there.
Oh, what's that?
There's going to be a
parry released too early.
Good conversion there as well from the lights.
Great situation here for Phenom. Backdash. Oh, he gets the punish counter conversion as well. What a choice from
level 2. He might have to set it up. He's not going to. Going to conserve that meter here. Thinks he can close it out with one straight hit from anything here, but Phenom
knows he just needs one opening though.
Yeah.
This is intense. And he gets his first round in the set here for Phils. Phenom slowly, he gets into that range now. This is where he wants to be.
Yeah, strike throw.
One more bet. Oh, he might just throw
amnesia. He's not going to amnesia. Yeah, he's just going to firm it.
Oh, right. Was it a sweep?
That looked like a sweep. And James has actually got a pretty decent sweep, I'm not going to lie.
Man, if he did it a tiny bit earlier, it might have worked.
All right, again, not looking too good here for Phil. Looking very bleak at the moment.
Beautiful closeout from Phenom. The jump perfectly timed to catch that crouch medium kick from one corner to the next.
And he's always trapped in the corner here.
Nice cross cut. At least he's out the corner, but good situation there for Phenom. Continuing his masterclass performance here in this matchup.
I think Phil's is really trying to play Phenom at his own game here, but he gets the drive rush conversion. He's going to send him straight to the corner here and set up a departure.
He's going in with the offense now.
Nice throw. Right up close there.
Level 3.
Nah, no need. Not now.
Kill.
He's going to go for the fuzzy, but...
Man, 3 roundhouses in a row.
No anti-air there either.
That. Burns him out. He might activate level 2 now, but he needs space to do it.
Well, if he's not careful, that's going to be a bit...
Oh,
nice,
the delay was disgusting.
Frame trap. That will be...
Oh, he spent everything there.
Yeah, well, listen, he's learned his lesson from...
Oh, disagree. Go back full screen. Wow.
He's learned his lesson from the last time he didn't spend it.
Man, that's actually not a bad scenario for Phenom. He baited the meter.
Yeah, 40-45% likely hit. Oh, too far.
Whiff punish attempt from Phenom just misses. You see how ready he is. Oh my goodness. He baited him out with a bait one.
He definitely knew that scenario here is going to get a lot of damage from this scenario. Look at all
Talk about baiting meter. We've just seen the reply.
Yeah, there's a throw. He's going to get conversion as well.
Such a good scenario.
He might be able to set up again, actually.
Oh, nice check. And a side switch.
And the disrespectful wake-up jab there from Phenom.
Oh, nice and patient wake-up jab there from Four Phils. Didn't take the throw bait.
Playing it super patient here right now. Doesn't want to have anything unnecessarily whiff.
He's managed to get him in the corner so many times. He's scared to OD amnesia.
Ooh, actually medium, but I'm scared because Phenom's actually got it. Now he's caught it with a whiff punish before.
Oh, he burns himself out and gets the forward throw.
Level 2, yeah. It's going to help him recover his drive gauge.
I was going to say it's going to chip it out. That was actually a pretty decent scenario for Phenom. Goes in. No DP.
He's got no choice. Phenom can't jump either. He might, yeah.
Goes in now.
There we go. Is that going to be
That's it, right?
He didn't get it back in time. I think he thought
Perfect. Nice.
The worst case scenario, Phenom with the clutch.
Unlucky, Phils. That was unlucky. I saw you did amnesia. So good, man.
Analysis there from Phenom. Just looking at the pixels as they came back and knew when to go for the drive impact.
There's something that he does that you should take aware of. Like every medium kick, like I said, drive reversal. He's doing like guaranteed. It's not like really. It's hard confirm, yeah. It's hard confirm, you know. And also you can use your crouching medium punch as well, since it has a good range and it's hard for Ken to come in. You know the way when we play, like I use standing hard kick. He's not doing any of that, so he's just going in and out and doing crouching medium kick. So doing crouching medium punch is really hard for him to whiff punish as well. So drive reversal and that. Other than that, you're playing good, man. That was just
very close game so far.
Extremely concise, calculated spatial awareness. He's able to encroach into that range where JP gets a bit less comfortable, and then when he does it, he just takes a tiny bit forward, crouch medium drive rush, you're in his mix-up. You're in my world now.
I like the patience that Forfils is exuding, but I don't want to have that mistaken for him doing things in trepidation, because his back's against the wall at this point. He needs to do something else, change up a little bit.
Maybe Phils needs to consider
parrying.
Aggressive approach.
I think so. Street Fighter 6 highly rewards that.
You've seen that story. No more overextending with your roundhouse into roundhouse.
Nice conversion there. Yeah, just close enough to get the forward roundhouse as well and set up another departure and close the distance here. A strong sequence there from Forfils.
Look at the way Phenom just walks himself out of the corner here.
They're getting more comfortable with dealing with that whole scenario in screen space in general, players against JP.
Ooh, big tech. Beautiful. That stand medium's not really been a factor in the set so far. Finally it lands. Oh, perfect parry. What a choice.
Yeah, and he's almost
burnt out. Big roundhouse. He
has hit. He has to take the hit. He has to take the grab as well. I think he has to take another one.
He's going to do the amnesia there. There it is.
Asking you shall receive, and he avoided both of them.
Angle on the jump. Wasn't confident. Oh, he tried to check it. He doesn't. And Phenom's going to get his team to set point here. Massive opening.
Dude, this is almost insurmountable for Team Wolves. He's got to turn this around in somehow. I don't care, hook or by crook.
Oh, that whip that we spoke about. Phenom just continuing where he left off. Oh, the DP when you least expect it, he smells the blood.
Yeah, amnesia again, but he done that out of desperation there, F-word. It's a little two-piece. He's about to build his level 3 off a combo. Any next hit should do it. Yeah, look, if he gets a hit now, Phenom's won. For 0-0 Nation here.
Yeah, one more hit will do it for Phenom. He hasn't cornered as well.
He might try to look at a level 3 if he does the wrong Phantom, but he gets the conversion. Nice. He might have to spend his level 3.
I'd say spend it, yeah, spend it. Go full screen, get some gauge back. I think he should have spent it the other round too, even though it wouldn't have killed.
There's the interdiction. He's not going to do X departure here, is he? No, he's only going to do the one because it would have put him in near burnout again.
Another one. It's been so hard to close out rounds against Phenom.
It's hard to close out rounds in this game in general, to be honest with you.
Phenom in particular, Jammers, is a different level, man. Yeah. Full screen, no health, this guy finds a way. Nice timing on that backdash into the OD projectile. Able to get back in this round, but still such a mountain to climb. One set point saved.
He might have to use the X Phantoms more in general because of how they just shut down or delete projectiles in the game in general. But Phenom hasn't really been relying on
space as well, Jammers.
Yeah. Drive reversal. All right. He's starting to introduce more choices and more things to neutral, so.
Again, he misses that perfect parry.
All right, my jab check.
It's the right call. So hard to get right on that Phenom offense.
It's looking a lot better here from Forfils.
Nice fireball there. And again, he's got him knocked down in the corner. Just not to go in until now.
There's a throw.
Take throw.
No, another one. He will do another one.
Oh my God, this is where Phenom excels.
Yeah, too obvious. It's way too obvious.
Damage, I think it's game damage.
Yeah, that's it. I think you get maximum damage. Gonna go for the level 3, earn himself the cinematic, and that should close out the game in a dominant fashion. 40-0.
Nice.
The Anchorman and Phenom closing it out in that clinical style that he's so used to exhibiting.
Fantastic performance from Phenom. An absolute clinic of how you play the JP versus Ken matchup. So strong on offense, so calculated on the reads on Forfils' wake up. Phenomenal result. 40-0 loss last week, 40-0 win this week. And unfortunately for the away team, Wolves, the nightmare continues, man. They go another game with no more than 10 points. In fact, in this game, they register 0 points, I think for the second time this season. Just heartache for them, absolute heartache. What do they need to do, Jammers, and how much time do they have?
I just don't know if it's just unlucky. Because that team is not, there's no egos. They're communicating incredibly well. And Poppy said this to us before, they're completely honest. But I don't know, if it's a complete disconnect from the discussion to the actual gameplay. Remember, you still turn it into an individual when it's the actual gameplay. The team's there, but you're still an individual.
I think they've got there's a good synergy in this team, you know. There's a nice, and I think the strength of each individual player is there.
Results business, baby.
Agreed. But, you know, usually when we see these results happening like this, I mean, 3 games, 3 losses, we usually attribute it to something. You can see, like, a crack in the walls. Other than, like, maybe confidence, I'm really sad to see them not doing too well because I think they've got a good balance. But, you know, it's not about me right now. It's all about the victors, the guys who turned it around. And I believe we're with them right now with Logan Sama on the main stage.
Thanks very much. That's right. What a fantastic result. I mean, everyone came together and an amazing team performance. Phenom, you've got to be very happy with the squad.
Very happy with everyone. I think everyone played good, and I like that we kept a good team spirit as well. So, yeah, we played good and we won.
No better way to bounce back from last week than putting 40 points on the board. Obviously, you closed it out. How different is it going into that last game situation, 20 points up compared to 20 points down? Like, what's the difference in the pressure in your gameplay? Do you even change how you play at all based on that?
I mean, it feels less pressure, obviously, because you have still, have the tiebreaker and you still have gotten a little bit of points. I don't think anything really, like, everyone still tries to play their best no matter what. But obviously, with less pressure, I guess you're able to perform closer to your best, right? So I think that's maybe the benefit of it, of having a little bit of points. But, for me, I'm always kind of a little bit stressed anyway, so yeah.
Especially against JP as well.
Yeah, so it doesn't, 20-0 down or up or whatever, I'm still dying inside a little bit.
Always putting yourself under pressure. Rickmansbarnet, the pressure must be off now for you as well. You got that win.
Finally got a win, but the pressure is still on, for sure. I was one of the most consistent players last year, and I want to continue that streak. I lost the first 2, but hopefully next 8, 10, how many are left? Anyway, next
7.
Any number, I'm going to beat them all from now on.
I love that. That's the confidence. Speaking of confidence, Lord Venom, you must be feeling confident now.
I was always feeling confident, not just now.
I respect it. I mean, you stepped in, you got the tie-break win previously, and here we are now. You stepped in with a win for your team as part of a 40 points victory. What's the team spirit like? Obviously, you're new to this organization. They have history last season in Street Fighter League, but you're brand new here. What's the team spirit like?
It's pretty good. We just cheer each other up whenever we lose, like last week. So we just try to keep telling ourselves that maybe we just got unlucky. We don't try to blame ourselves that we played bad. We just say that we got unlucky and...
It's always something else, we just blame something else.
That's like a good football manager, you never put it on the players. It's always the ref or the pitch or the sun was in my eyes. Veggie, F-Word said that he didn't expect you to play this week because you lost last week and maybe you're a momentum-based player, but how are you going to get momentum if you don't play? What is your comeback to that?
I think it's hard to justify putting me in a lot of matchups, even if I can do well. Even if I feel confident about it, when I have stronger characters on my team and stronger players. But yeah, getting the momentum is hard. It had to be done last week to get that momentum start. So we'll see what happens. It's like I have such amazing teammates and they have such amazing characters. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's an interesting one, of course, because you're as a player you're so momentum based. As a character, Zangief can be very momentum based as well. Hopefully, we see you back in winning ways. But it must be amazing to have 40 points on the board as 0-0 Nation come back from last week as Wolves, though unfortunately again playing so well, but not able to put the points on the board that their performances deserved. It's a brutal game, but we will continue with even more incredible matches on the other side of this short break. 2 more matches to go here on week 3 at Street Fighter League Pro Europe. We'll see you on the other side of this short break.
Peggy 12.
Poison's on the menu.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
おお、
ここは
何ですか？
プレッシャーなんですよね。
インパクト返しますよ俺。マジ絶対インパクト返します。インパクト絶対返す。あ、やめてください。やめて、インパクト返したいの俺。
インパクト打つよ。
インパクト打って。インパクトか。
どう？
いやもう無理。投げ
ドーンみたいな。
急に来た。
そう
急に来た。
こういうことなんですよ。要するに画面端でドライブインパクトって相手が一番警戒するじゃない。
はい。
それなのに対の選択肢、例えば歩き投げとか、こうどんどんこう削っていくような動きとかが多分ないんでしょうね。でこういうのをいっぱいやった後にいっぱいやってこれやって返されたら
相手がうまいってね。
偉いって言えばいいんですよ。
それはそうかも。
そう。で逆に言うとドライブインパクトを当てたいイコール相手が食らいたくないってことだから、他の選択肢が1割増で当たりやすくなって、
確かに当たりやすくは絶対なってます。
お得な状態なんで他の選択肢をいっぱい打った方がいいですね。はい。
Yeah, I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, you're up here improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking.
Welcome back. It's week 3 of Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023, and what an incredible first match we've already had. 0-0 Nation putting the big 40 points on the board, but now it is time to get into our marquee match of the week. Two incredible teams are going to be going head-to-head in a must-win fixture. However, if you've only just been watching us for the last couple of weeks, we've got a new feature here on the show. The commentators have been using some very specific terms to describe some of the concepts and some of the techniques that these players are using at this high level of competitive Street Fighter. We want to break down some of those terms for you. So with our next tech tip, let's head over to Jammers and F-Word.
Thank you, Logan Sama. Yeah, it's something that we're becoming way more conscious of, that a lot of people from outside of the fighting game scene, specifically Street Fighter, want to come and watch these amazing matches, and we'll be using some lingo that might be somewhat alien to you guys, and we're taking some time here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe to actually walk you guys through one or two of these unique standout words that we say we're on the mic, Jammers. And what are we going to go for in this segment?
Well, this time I've gone for another difficult one, so let's see if I can butcher it. I've gone with Oki. Now, one indication that leads to a strong character is their Oki game. Basically, It's how well you can establish your options on a downed opponent. One of the things you have to do in fighting games is knock them down. Now, the closer you are to the opponent, the stronger your Oki game, your mind games can be. You can implement a strike, a throw, maybe a safe jump. We can talk about that another time. You can block and bait them into doing something. So that's generally what Oki is. The closer you are to the opponent on knockdown, the stronger it can be. But it doesn't necessarily mean if you send them full screen, that's not a bad scenario. It just means you can pile on that offensive momentum.
I guess if you send them full screen, you sacrifice Oki for positional advantage, or if you're a keep-out character.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. But yes, essentially, you'll hear us say Oki on camera. You'll hear us talk about it on social media. But yeah, when someone says this character's got good Oki, we've got a good time. They say bad Oki, there's a reason for that you can delve into it and elaborate on another
I think typically the strongest characters have big damage, big follow-ups, and Oki from a choice. You know, whereas historically, you take the big damage, you don't necessarily get good Oki. Very well. I don't think you butchered it at all. Did way better than me with Buffer last week. But anyway, I believe we have some more juicy Street Fighter action coming up with Logan on the main stage. Take it away, my guy.
I can't believe our resident otaku jammers didn't say that it came from the Japanese word okizeme. Missed opportunity there, jammers. Right, it's time to get into match number 2. And this one, boy, it's the run back of Grand Finals from last season. I don't need to say any more than that. You know it is going to be a certified banger. So let's welcome our away team into the arena, BMS. Striding into the arena with purpose, BMS. Riding high at the top of the leaderboard. Kills you. This is the run back from last season, but it's a brand new game. How are you feeling about this match?
Yes, it's always exciting to play, to rematch them because we lost in grand final last season. So yes, very happy to play them and to take a little revenge.
Crimson, last season, obviously, it was a different look squad. You've got a new look team, new additions to the squad. How do you think that's going to change the dynamic of this matchup?
Yeah, we have great chance to get it this time. Great players, as I said, some rivals, etc. So we're just going to do our best and let's see what happens.
It's a deadly team, BMS, at the top of the leaderboard right now. Mouz are going to have their work cut out for them. Let's welcome them into the arena. Mouz! That's right, I got to talk to you. All right, team captain, Problem X, standing alongside me. This one has to be the matchup that before this event, you would have been thinking about the most, you would have been prepping for the most, surely.
Yeah, this alongside 00 Nation, but definitely this one as well, yeah, I'd say.
New look team as well. Both of you have new look squads. It's a brand new game. Does that mean any previous form is out the window?
No, I feel like the confidence from being the current champions is still radiating. And yeah, I think our team's amazing and we should win this.
Absolutely. I'm going to walk down the line because we're going to try and get 2 sentences from the boy wonder himself. Ending Walker, you've had mixed results so far this season, but your performances have been very impressive. You're going up against BMS, who are at the top of the table. You've been incredibly dominant in the UK and Ireland, but not so much in Europe in Street Fighter 6. Which players on that team do you think would give you the biggest challenge?
In terms of match record, it's definitely Valmaster, which he probably knows. In terms of least comfortable, it's also Valmaster. In terms of my least favorite character, it's also Valmaster's character.
Well, I think we know which player you won't be going up against in this match. If you could take your seats on the home end, let's get prepped for this one. Of course, BMS are away, so they're going to have to reveal their lineup of players, characters, and control type first. Wherever Valmaster is, you know, Ending Walker isn't going to be. Let's find out the predictions, though, from F-Word and Jammers.
I like that he's honest about who he wants to avoid in Street Fighter League in life in general.
Real, man.
Listen, I got more than one.
He actually got a conversation. Like, well, Ed, you ain't Walker, mate. Conversation, mate. Come on.
Speaking of, so the order, I had this lineup. Kanan was going to avoid this fixture in general, because I think Team Mouz can just like beat him up.
Fight Scar well. Yeah, he's got a few options there.
But no, this is looking good. I'm confident in this lineup with Team BMS.
Okay, so we've gone for predictions, and this has actually probably been the hardest one to call. I think
I've been very indecisive about it.
Other way round is easier. The predictions we've gone for, and we changed this a bunch of times, actually gone with. No, you don't know about this, Jammers, but I went in the room and I changed this. I think we had Mystic Smash as first against Killsy. We changed this. We changed this because we looked at Dalsim and we said no one on their team actually wants to play Dalsim. JP doesn't like Dalsim. Problem doesn't really like Dalsim traditionally. Ending Walker, I don't know how he does against Dalsim, but his character doesn't do good. So we went with Mystic Smash in the middle, which then dictated the rest of the picks. I think JP against Valmaster makes sense. I don't know if the form is there for Broski. The first one is the most audacious one there with the random blanker against Jury.
I don't know. I've just seen like Problem only use Moriza this tournament thus far. Obviously, he hasn't had the need
if I get
to pull
Problem
out.
right, then I'm claiming the points.
All right,
it's too hard as it is, mate.
Look, we've been indecisive about this whole thing in general, but you know what? Who can decide for us? Logan, go back to you and let's talk to the players.
Well, I got some bad news for you, F-Word. Killsy was looking at that prediction screen, shaking his head. That's not the lineup that you were expecting to see, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think against me, they will put Mystic because DJ is one of the best characters against Jury, so I think so.
Okay, you should have stuck to your guns, F-Word. Let's find out if Mouz agree. Who are you going to be sending up first? See, you should always listen to the pro players. These commentators don't know what they're talking about, mate. Mystic. These F-words just shouting into the abyss. No one cares what he's got to say anymore. Right, it's going to be DJ Classic?
DJ and Classic, yes.
Lovely stuff. Talk us through this matchup, because Killsy says DJ is very effective against Jury. How does that work out?
Yeah, I think he has some like good character-specific tools against Jury, certain punishes that are really good. But like, I still think Jury can play it really well. It's just a matter of who plays better on the day, I think.
All right, we're going to find out who plays better on the day right now. Game number 1. If you guys can get set up on the setups. And unfortunately, we have to hand you back over to F-Word. But Jammers will be there as well with some insights that maybe you can listen to instead.
Listen. We said Mystic.
Don't say
we said. I agreed. Mystic. It's just the Dalsim in the middle that's throwing us off. That's it. Be honest, Jammers. You know you weren't confident in that Dalsim.
No, because I thought Problem would fight Kills, and I said no. Put Mystic.
You had Ending Walker playing Anchor against. I
did.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Is
We're
it?
not at the Anchor yet. That's
definitely not happening, is it? From the interview we just saw, I was definitely right about that. At least, come on.
I have production in the back. They recorded all of this.
Listen, like I said, that Dalsim picking him. I'm guessing it's going to be a problem now in the middle, but I just couldn't call it.
Anyway, we can quarrel like a bunch of.
I'm done with these predictions. You know what? No, from now on.
Do what you want. Do what you want, mate. I don't care at this point. I care about Mystic's gameplay.
C'est fini. Voila.
One of the few players, I know we're still early in the season. Let's go back to being civil here. One of the players in this season who's actually got 100% win rate.
On
kills
absolute
you.
fire, right?
Yeah, and kills you here. Okay, bit of a 50-50, but he's still got so much more in the reserve tank to show.
All his matches have been super tight as well. No one's blown him up. He's been very much in there. And I love the fact that he kept it real, man. A lot of people don't like to say this stuff, but if you're a player and you just missed out narrowly on the grand finals, the world championship last season to this team, of course you're going to be holding some kind of grudge. Of course you're going to want revenge, but people are too scared to say it out loud. I love the fact that he said that, even though they're in their away position. I actually think this matchup is way more tricky for Mouz the other way around when BMS are at home, because they got a couple of extreme archetypes that like they said, Valmaster does pretty well against Ending Walker. Some of these guys don't like Dalsim. They're able to really, but at home, I think is Mouz's best chance against these guys.
Well, if there's any signs of capitalizing it, they definitely have to do it. Now, and Kills you, let's not forget, he did mention in that interview, so he does think DJ is one of the best characters in the game. Problem X has said that as well. He's been very vocal about that on social media. But we're going to find out here. Now, the reason I suggested Mystic Smash go up first...
We agreed Mystic Smash, bro.
I suggested, anyway...
Unbelievable. Throw me under the bus here, even though I was on your side. I'm never having you back again, bro.
You don't have to. They'll pull me back. I'm not sure about you.
Wow.
Anyway.
Just for that, sabotage.
Anyway, nice sway there with the funky slice. It doesn't get a conversion off of the counter hit, unfortunately, there. But looking good, because he did beat Rickerman's Barnet before when they go against the 0-0 Nation. So I think he wants to stick on that character record.
And he's not scared to let off. We saw that in his last game.
But that also let him down as well in one of his games.
Yeah, still got the win, but it did let him down at one point. Just a bit late with that roundhouse.
He's not charging. If he's so confident in the charge, he gets the anti-attack knife maximum as well, but...
Being confident in the back roundhouse gives you a whole
he might
there.
lose.
Oh my
he actually
god,
might
the
lose.
big damage here.
Yeah,
I don't think he's dead.
Nah, he's lost. Oh, he missed level 2.
That was his go-to yesterday, last week.
I could see the look on his face. I think he missed the input on the level 2, but I think level 2 would have closed it out there. That was his round for the taking.
Big jump in. Great fall out there. The classic double jump there from Kills You, lands the overhead. Right. Into the level 3. Great start to this round.
Yep, great.
In trouble.
Great capitalization here. Exhausting all the super meter on the level 3. Get a throw loop and set it up. Take there.
Nickel. Oh, beautiful EX. A trade worth having. I'll take that trade.
Well, in that scenario, because again, after throw techs, usually what people are doing are throwing their projectiles. Not necessarily drive rushing behind it, but it's to kind of keep you in check. They both had the exact same idea. It's just that in that scenario, Jury's Fireball basically goes under every traditional projectile in the game, including EX.
And if it was just damage, it wouldn't be too bad a trade, but considering the scenario in the corner, no health left to block it, to take it, sorry. Great choice there from Kills You. Gets himself in a great position in a matchup he was anticipating, so you can bet your top dollar he was preparing for this and showing really good form here so far.
Well, they got
what a check!
They got Maldominant in France, who's a pretty competent DJ as well. So I'm pretty sure he's played the matchup a fair bit. Nice jab check. Oh, okay. He's been teching a few times.
He's dropping though. He had the light kick, didn't go into the kick.
Getting us a little bit of space there with the heavy air slasher, and then EX air slasher drive rush in, try to bait. It puts him in a burnout.
We actually got him burn out, but he didn't block low. Nice, Santier's finally got his charge this time. Nice wake up button.
Took the grab. I think he wasn't expecting that. I like that choice there. When Jury throws out the fireball, he just throws out air slasher to kind of keep him in check. No one wins the scenario. There's a throw. Great
pressure. Really made that burnout scenario count, but she's got her gauge back now. Storm well weathered by Kills You. Able to try and close this out now. One hit will do. It's a throw.
Air slasher. Try to get frame trap.
Oh, what a choice.
And that's one of the things, if they see the sway, they'll commit to the drive rush. So that means you have to do an empty sway and not do nothing. But because he had no health, he couldn't do a drive impact back.
Man, he's got a medium punch. Look at these trades. Wins that scramble. It is game point here for Kills You, but it's a good start so far. First good start for Mystic Smash in this set.
Doing that momentum +2 and a perfect parry.
Back throw, all the momentum switches, and he's almost burnt out as well, gets counter hit.
He can't take a level 3.
Overhead connects, he's going to L3 and try and burn him out. No, he's going to burn me up.
He's going to optimize.
Running through Mystic Smash in that matchup. Surprising him with the overhead. The parry into the back throw shifted the entire momentum of that round.
I was guessing wrong on too many of those throws.
Yeah, he's very active on defense. He's doing lots of jabs.
Sorry about that.
BMS off to a flying start.
This is a couple of execution errors.
He preserved all his resources.
This game does not like inputs.
I swear I did input this way in that first game.
The way that Mystic was defending, he's like, okay, you're going to complete your combos. You're going to be doing this scenario here and there, taking throws as well. He said, okay, I might be able to get away with a cheeky reset. We spoke about one of our tech tips prior to that as well. You're actually seeing huge examples, and it's a very common scenario in Street Fighter 6. When you do a drive rush cancel, if you've got an overhead, you get the extra frame advantage. Go for the full combo, go for the gusto here. And that's what the guys have been doing. And first game goes to BMS, Kills You, acquiring that 10 points for the team.
Well, he said they wanted revenge, and he's put his team in pole position to do that with a phenomenal performance. I think that was 4 rounds straight from Kills You. Mystic Smash just wasn't able to get going, and of course, that's a match they opted for. They tried to counterpick there with the DJ, but just a different caliber or a different form of Jury was able to close that one out. So 10 points in the bag. We now have the monkey match coming up, and I guess this is the one that threw me off. We're probably going to see Problem X. Time will tell. I think Logan's on the stage now to let us know. Logan, hit me.
F-word, I'll let you off for that. because you can't believe players either. Kills you saying that that one's a tough matchup. That was a speed run. Incredible stuff. Mr. Crimson here for game number 2. Once again, you are in the enviable position that you had last season where you didn't have to put yourself in anchor. You had strong players in Kills to step up, but now you also have Valmaster as well. That must make it so, relaxing for you. The pressure is off. You can literally play in any position in the team.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty comfortable to get 40 points. But this time it's my turn. I expect to play Ending Walker, probably, Isken. This will be really interesting, so I'm ready for it.
All right, let's find out if that prediction's right. Mouse, if you can send down, it is going to be Ending Walker. Ending, first question. This is very easy and nice and short for you to answer. Come in. Character and control type.
Ken on Classic.
Ken on Classic. How do you feel about this matchup into Crimson? How does it go?
Last time we played, I did win, but that was a couple of weeks ago now. So we'll see how it goes this time.
Generally, what's your strategy here? Are you looking for whiff punishes? Are you looking to rush him down? How are you playing this?
The general Ken game plan of just hit them and win.
Simple, yet effective. Let's see how that works out. Guys, if you want to take your seats, get the sportsmanship in as well. We love that. Right, it's game number 2 time. It is Mr. Crimson with the classic Dalsim for BMS. Ending Walker with the classic Ken for Mouse. Throw it back over to F-Word and Jammers on the commentary desk.
Well, we've got Ending Walker going up with the Ken. So I think that's a good choice.
The only reason I didn't pick that, because Ken makes sense against Dalsim. It was just his experience against Dalsim. But, obviously that recent win, and the kid's so talented. He's able to level up in a number of matchups in a very short space of time since picking up Ken. It's been less than a month probably since he fully picked him up. And he's already able to play some of these obscure matchups. Just a phenomenal talent. We'll see if he can repeat the result here against Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, and we've seen this matchup a fair bit. Mr. Crimson playing various Kens in Europe on the online circuits as well. But then once Ending Walker picked him up and added him to his array of characters, because then, like you said, he's a phenomenal kid. He's definitely the prodigy we have for the next couple of years of generations for fighting games. He's going to be going up here. Let's see if he can defeat that win record there. He's played only one game thus far, Crimson. Completely different ball game because he was one of the MVPs of SFL Street Fighter 5 last season. And it's going to be tough to call an MVP now. I think about it.
Very tough.
I need to double check
let's
with
put
the
it this way.
team. We're going to do that.
He was an MVP last season, and we've already had 1 week where he didn't even need to play, and his team won. That's the level of depth.
That's how versatile these teams are. Some guys that are incredible at the game don't actually need to play. They can sit and watch on the sidelines here. And perfect parry already. He's not afraid to perfect parry those limbs, but of everything you got to look out for, he might be looking to sweep some limbs.
I mean, Ending Walker's definitely got the highest perfect parry rate in all of Europe.
Yeah.
Maybe up there in the world, other than people like Kakaru.
It's a throw. Kicking things off, yeah, he knows already. I think this is just the data around it.
Oh, anything you can do, I can do better.
Well, here's the thing. Mr. Crimson loves to do his parries as well, but Dalsim's kind of forced to parry. Lovely drive rush away from the Yoga Arch.
Back to full screen we go. Good stuff from Ending Walker, gets the hit.
Should be the round.
Should be dead. Into the level 1.
There you go. Closing it out. Solid start here for Ending Walker in game 2. And again, he wants to build up his momentum and rack up those points for his team, not only for them, but for himself as well.
I mean, we saw a very dominant performance from Killsy. If he can return the favor in kind here, it will definitely give his team some confidence going into that anchor match.
Crimson's doing it again. He's pressed that medium kick. And I told you, he's going to be looking to sweep those limbs.
Off that, doesn't he? Drive rush gives him that momentum.
There's this throw again. He might have to drive rush in. Not quite. He's just, yeah, he's doing it.
All right, but he's thrown a lot now. Mr. Crimson's picked up on it. Of course, one of these characters that can really punish the throw.
He might throw him again. Yeah, he might throw it because he's very good at parrying. And if he knows it's an RA can parry, he's not going to do it just yet.
Knocks him down there. Wasn't able to follow up. The jumping was on a perfect face out of the stand throw.
I love it. He made Mr. Crimson do like 3 different things on defense and none of them worked.
Oh, the double shimmy, well blocked. Oh, catches him out. That is a dead.
That is really good, man.
Nice. Really good.
Convincing, man. Yeah.
Just not able to get going.
And you probably already noticed, he's parrying so much. So especially like these scramble situations, I think he does like to parry quite
just
fair.
has the
It's
time.
not bad.
Yeah, just do what you're doing.
Needs to slow this Ending Walker momentum down somehow.
I tell you what, right? It definitely is as clear as day. I do think with him, he's got a lot of intel on European players, but I think the higher the level, the more familiar he is with them. And you'll see the more ending Walker bravado come out in his gameplay. You're kind of seeing that here against Mr. Crimson. Drive rushes in. That didn't look safe. Neither did that, but I don't think Dalson's equipped with the buttons at that range to punish that sweep.
Slightly better start here to the round. Correct read on the ant jumping. Nice check there on the float there.
He went to go for the full target combo.
Parry. Oh, he close enough for the crouch. Heavy that hurt box extended to the corner you go.
Throw again.
That perfect parry, such a huge factor. Jumps out. Wow, normal
like
jump
the
out.
slowest jump in the game. And he let him get away with it. Nice anti on the back medium. He's going for light flame, not usually heavy flame.
Early back medium. Oh, he missed his meaty back medium though.
Healer side swap. And here comes the Oki from the EX Tatsu.
Again, he's not taking his front. Oh, it worked. That's just working out.
He's done it twice.
He was expecting a teleport.
Does that work? It does.
Big damage. How dare you question the Crimson?
I've never seen that combo before, so I'm going to make note of that one. The Crimson always show me something new with Dalton.
Burns himself. Oh, yes, oh, he won it anyway. All these compliments for Mr. Crimson and 2 moments of momentum for Ending Walker, and he's 3 rounds straight up here now.
He keeps close it out. There's another grab. No parry, please. Yeah. Throw again. Throw again. He's not going to tech. He ain't going to tech, mate. Nah, he's not second here. He's not going to tech.
Goodness.
Oh,
how many in a row was that? Revives exit.
When he's on his last legs, he takes a
goodness.
grab.
What?
Got him.
No.
Yeah, no, he got out. Oh, what?
Can he punish?
What a teleport.
I mean, it's worth the level 3. He didn't really take too much damage there, and Dalson's still burnt out. Oh my goodness.
Nice, well played. You gotta stay seated. Well played.
Nice, good stuff.
Returning the favor in kind.
Good
You
stuff,
win
man.
4 rounds straight, so do I.
Bro, the regular jumps were weird.
In game 2,
I didn't know how to cross-cut it.
By the way, these guys are very close in the, well, not very close, but they're relatively close in the leaderboard. Of course, BMS with that 20-point gap, 70, and these guys started the week, Mouz started with 50 points, so now they're on 60 versus 80. So a win here for Mouz could put them right up there at the top of the table. That victory there could turn it around, but still a lot to do.
Those nonchalant facial expressions. Obviously, Ending Walker definitely needed that, especially on a stage like this, beating someone like Mr. Crimson. He needs that, and it helped boost the morale of the team as well. Mr. Crimson, he didn't look too phased by that at all. I could tell after that first throw, it wasn't going to. How
many was that?
It's like 6, 5 or 6.
That's not good.
Something like that.
Yeah, it might have been 7.
But then he teched when he had no choice, because it's like, well, this one, do you want to lose by throws alone? And then...
It was annoying because they weren't all meaty throws, and he just got away with 2 jump overs, like in the previous round. So for him to still be going for the throw, Mr. Crimson's like, well, I just jumped twice, so you're not going to do it again. Oh, well, surely you're not going to. Okay, then he waited. All right. No,
Well, look, I remember you once told me that high-level stubbornness is a big thing, and these guys will still do it, man. Still do it. But you know, as he's deciding what choice to make out rock, paper, scissors, I hand it over to Logan Summer so he can talk to the players there.
Throw loops, a beautiful thing. I'm sure you agree. Valmaster stepping up with the Chun-Li in the anchor role, and it comes down to you to secure this win. There's no draws now. 10-10. The winner of this Game 3 will take the victory here in this match. Who are you expecting to face?
Probably Borski, I think, because he's going to play JP against me, so that would be a good choice, I think.
How do you feel about the JP matchup with Chun-Li? I'm expecting I know what the answer is, but...
I think it's one of the hardest of Chun-Li. I think, Gal, JP... I think Japanese players, Japanese Chun-Li players agree with me probably. The hardest matchup of Chun-Li are JP, Gal, and few other characters, but I can deal with them.
The benefit of this, though, is it's best of 5. You are starting with Chun-Li, but you can change. And I've seen you use a number of other characters, specifically in the matchup against JP. Is that something we might potentially see?
You're thinking about Kimberly? No. I could play Kimberly, but the thing I don't like with Kimberly, I feel like I'm doing well against JP, but the difference of damage makes the matchup not very good for me. I can make three good choice, he makes 1 good choice and I die, and I don't like this.
3 good choice, then go for the throw, and then you explode. Exactly. Let's find out who it's going to be from Mouz. The 3rd player, it's going to be Problem X stepping up, so not the Broski JP pick. Problem, can you confirm which character you are going to be using and which control type?
Classic Marissa.
Classic Marissa. So what's the thinking here behind this pick?
I think Marissa is okay versus Chun-Li. She's not the greatest, not the worst. 2 touches, same as every matchup.
It sounded like Valmaster was a little bit wary of playing against Broski's JP. Are you going to hold that one back then?
No, I've known Valmaster for a very long time. He's probably very well rehearsed versus JP, despite what was said there, so yeah.
All right, let's find out how well rehearsed he is against 2 touches of Marisa with full resources. The answer is no one's rehearsed for that. If you can get set up, we'll find out how this game 3 goes. And of course, it's 10 points each at the moment. That means there can be no draws. The winner of this game 3 will be the victor in this match. It's going to be Valmaster for BMS with the classic Chun-Li going up against Problem X for Mouz with the classic Marisa, F-Word and Jammers. Is this what you expected? How's this one going to go?
Well, Logan, it was one or the other. Despite your comments in the earlier stages of this prediction, it is actually the high-level players who agreed with me in this prediction. I was telling Jammers, and he kept on arguing it. It's going to be JP Broski. Valmaster agreed, but Problem X didn't. And actually, he's got a good point. We have known Valmaster for a long time, and despite his constant complaints, he could win a match 7-3. He'll still find something to complain about in the matchup. Regardless of what he thinks of the match, he's that good. He can win any match. We saw it at Gamers 8. We saw him eventually overcome that JP matchup in emphatic fashion. So Problem's probably right here. Maybe catch him out with something else, because his experience versus JP maybe will edge against someone like Broski.
Well, let's not forget, like, Valmaster actually plays the Birds a lot online. Shouts to Angry Bird and Big Bird. They've actually been taking advantage of the online and been playing people from various parts of the world, the Asian region, the European region. I think when they come down in the European part, they go play people in America, so they really like to take advantage of the online situation here. And one of the matchups I did frequently see on YouTube channels was Valmaster going up against Big Bird's Marisa before he went, he's not almost full-time Rashid, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I had this thought, but then I retracted it way before we came here to do these episodes, because I'm like, would he actually go for it? Problem X here? I'm like, oh, but there's a more strategical pick. You tried to throw me under the bus. Nice try. You
threw you under the bus? How did I throw you under the bus?
You literally said, don't worry, I've got production in the back. They recorded everything.
I don't know what you're on about,
You
mate.
said, oh no, put JP at the back. Let's think logically here.
I literally just admitted that I said that.
Don't worry, mate.
Valmaster agreed. So, you know, I got half of it right, I guess. Just wasn't predicting Mouz, boy. Listen, we all got 0
Well,
on this, mate, yeah?
you changed Mystics one behind my back, so.
Well, we still finished 0, mate. Hold it.
All right, good start here for Valmaster, ending with the Tensho kicks. Goes for the overhead. That looked like he's just plus enough for a mix-up, though. Again as well, yeah, he's just rushing in. If there's one thing Problem does, he always tries to close the distance with drive rush stand fierce. That's something that's one of the most powerful things Marisa has, I feel. Well, his Marisa especially. Endfold command grab. Damage is the same as Geef's light SPD.
So good. Oh, tried it again. Would have worked if he timed it right.
Turn it down. Okay, trying to catch it.
It's parry.
See, the thing is, he'll throw out Roundhouse, but Valmaster doesn't whiff normal.
I think he thought it was a Superman punch. That's why I went for the drive. Wait, is it what?
Just waiting there.
Yeah, burnt himself out for the bet.
And I think he knows as well, because Valmaster doesn't usually try to challenge things after a drive rush cancel. If he's not going to commit to a drive reversal, he'll implement the command grabs first, then he'll go for the frame traps later. But he might have to do EX Tensho kicks to just eliminate the mix-up entirely.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. He's got that option, of course.
Yeah.
That's what he was looking for, the Superman punch. So the roundhouse baited it so ready. You got to do that so early to get the guaranteed punish. Great reaction.
Minus on block, but it's plus for this drive rush.
Such a good anti-air. Look at the damage on that anti-air.
Not going to go for the full conversion there. Probably could have taken the round there.
Oh, he's cornered now, though. Oh, frame trap.
There's one more.
He's 100% hit rate so far on the
he got thrown out of one of them.
Well, that's not a miss.
There we go.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Let's go.
Marisa. This
Very nice. Mouz in the anchor match. Let him know in the chin. Damn. And he lost with full CA as well, F-Word.
Wow, what a start here from Problem.
Oh boy, he's looking stressed out already.
Valmaster is a big fan of like slow, calculated play, and we see him adjusting in matches to do that. Of course, in this scenario with Problem taking a bit of risk with these command grabs, it's going to throw him off his game a little bit. He has to adapt.
Yeah, but now is he going to fling out more heavies? Is he going to be a more of an armor-based tactic
He's going to be more mobile on defense.
Yeah.
Instant air legs, for example, he was reading so well.
Oh,
that works.
He keeps challenging. What's he like again?
Oh, wow. Problem on absolute fire right now.
Damn, he's just overwhelming in-game and mentally F-Word here. All the choices going wrong.
Yeah, halfway there now, Problem. Valmaster runs into another Superman punch. Cornered very early here. Oh, that's that deceptive rage on that crouch medium.
So down and then blocks the overhead. Wow.
Perfect parry.
Okay.
It's not your turn, says Problem.
Puts him down. Look at that. He just basically chomped away his drive gauge. Gets the stand fierce, but no stance cancel there from Valmaster.
What?
Block.
Oh, he's got
Yeah,
no, he blocked. Anti-air it worked out. I don't think he did that on purpose. Huge damage incoming. Guess for game here, Jammers. Safe jump.
Bro, you're playing
so
Bro, my team is just something else, man.
Man, that was clean.
That's it. He's just literally gone with the idea is we're going to have that cutthroat mentality, go with that aggro playstyle, and just force Valmaster to make a decision. And then most of the time, I say, heck, all the time, it's just been the wrong one. Really just been the wrong one. And you identified as well. Valmaster's actually looking for certain things. And he's interrupting buttons into Quadriga, the step kick. And I don't know why he's pressing there. Is he just waiting for a drive rush cancel maybe? And think of the command grabs coming out? So.
He's getting away with a lot of jab checks. He's been making a lot of right reads on the instant air legs. But he's just not been able to read Problem is the main issue.
That can be difficult to do for players at this level. You know, if you can't get one read, you might not read them at all.
Second guessing yourself altogether.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're sitting there and you're getting command grabbed to death. Another good start to the round from Problem. Valmaster really struggling to get his game going. Gets checked straight away there. The jab hesitation. They're jabbing to nothing. Drive reversal from Problem.
Oh, he missed it. He can burn him out here. Yeah, he can burn him out.
Huge anti-air.
He can stun him if he wants to. Yeah, he can stun him if he wants to. He's got no choice. Yeah, he's got no choice. That might actually be the round. Oh, no, he did the target. That's not what you wanted.
No, he didn't mean that. No, he had the meter to kill that potentially. Big combo into...
Maybe he wanted the step kick, but that was the target combo with the heavy.
Nice. So. Maybe that's the luck that Valmaster needs. We're going to see a turnaround. No, we're not. Problem reverses straight away.
Not giving him any breathing room, any sort of pendulum swing. Lycius Gladius. And the overhead puts him in burnout again. He might just swing out the level 1. He gets the chance.
Oh, no.
Plus.
Count hit.
He's got a permit here. I think Problems in the lead in terms of drive gauge.
Gets him out. That jump in was checkmate. Needed to anti-air. Man, Mouz looking to repeat the result from last season here. Get themselves a win here against BMS. BMS looking at their first defeat. If Valmaster can't turn this around.
Good blocks here from Problem X. Now he can slow it down because he's basically at game point here.
Love that. He does get the counter hit conversion this time.
Right, gonna go double dash. Love the back dash there from Problem. Looking to burn him out again. And love that reaction.
Love that.
With the Kikosho.
Burn out, gets himself some time. Fireballs on the screen. Oh, look at the timing on that Problem.
Yeah, he's just gonna put him near the corner. He's gonna threaten the stun, but he's probably not gonna stun him. Yeah, he's just threatening it.
Buffering. Problem can't be too predictable here. He's almost got his engage back. That's a bad trade for Valmaster. Knockdown, Oki.
Here it comes. Last plus.
Delay on that. Out the corner he goes. That was a great choice there from Valmaster. Turns it around. Can he get his first round in the set so far? Looking for the counter hit. Patient blocking from Problem.
Yeah. One hit will do it from Problem, actually. I think he needs a heavy, not a medium.
That's why Valmaster backed away. Just reset. Oh my goodness, trying to confirm that.
Yeah, he's just looking for the buff into the step kick. Burn out again.
Oh! He's in the corner.
But he can't.
Got level 3.
He can't be too obvious with that stun because the level 3 there. Valmaster react!
Nice, Valmaster absolutely ready.
That should be the round. He's getting the conversion, yeah.
Talk about clutch.
Hey man, in the words of Punk, bait the meter. If that's what he was looking for, 10 steps ahead here.
Yeah, there's a win there for Problem. He's actually got that level 2 out there.
Right, too far.
No whiff punish there on that Gladius. Charge timing does throw you off. Swinging that roundhouse like crazy. Nice, finally gets his right on Problem's defense.
Looking strong here as well.
And he catches him trying to back dash as well.
Spinning bow kick as well. No throw tech there from Problem.
Yeah,
being firm on defense. I like that how he's utilizing catching medium punch. He's whiffed a lot, but he is buffering. That's what he's doing.
Take throw, yes. Valmaster's making all the right reads now.
Safe on block there. Chasing him down, hunting him down.
Goodness, good pace.
Yeah, all right, he made the choice. He made the choice. He did not want to deal with that at all.
He's got the meter though. He can handle this. We've seen those great reactions. Just can't get too pressured here in the corner.
Can't look for the stun either. Quite. He just needs one button.
Oh, beautiful positioning on that stand medium there from Valmaster into the level 2.
Yeah, that's not going to be the round here. Not quite.
Follow-up sequence.
This was a lot slower than the first 2 games.
We've seen a few 2-0s turn around. No, surely not.
Yeah.
Excellent. Bien vu, Val.
It doesn't pay off. And Valmaster on the board here. Much needed game against Problem, who's been on fire in this set so far, Jammers.
You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. That was a lot slower than the first 2 battles.
That's the pace it needs to be played at, man. If it's played at Problem's pace, it's over very quickly and Problem's usually the victor.
But the thing is as well, we know when Valmaster didn't have Super Meter, he went immediately for the stun, but he knows because of Valmaster's reaction, he hasn't been going for obvious drive impacts for that wall splat. I think that's what's been letting him, not let's say letting him down, but he's very cognizant towards that scenario, which is why he can't end this as quickly as he wants to, Problem.
First time we've seen Valmaster with a strong start to a round here. He's made a couple correct reads and already over 50% gone from Problem's health bar. Walking into 5. Oh, look at that!
And he went for the stance cancel immediately as well.
That was this guy. Oh, no! It's Marissa!
Oh, no.
It's Marissa!
And he's burned out as well.
Safe jump.
Safe jump.
Where are you going?
He might have to do another one. He might have to do another command grab.
Oh, my goodness!
I don't think he's going to do a third one, though. He has to
one
do a
more
button.
kill.
Just a button.
Oh my goodness! The most nervous crash like it you'll ever see in your life. What a call from Valmaster.
He can look for the equalizer here in this final game. Extra match.
Bringing this back. How many 2-0s in this particular set? Finally, he's getting the whiff punishes now as well.
Better.
2-0s we've seen turned around, Jammers.
He's starting to introduce Stanfist a lot more. Gets the Scootum stance.
Oh man, Valmaster really growing into this set. He's got a level 3.
He has to spend. Oh, he's not going to spend it just yet. And it went
that's it! Oh, it's perfect!
Super, bien joué,
Super,
Val.
là, c'est parti, voilà, allez.
It will not be denied. It's going to be 2 apiece there, Jammers.
Boy, that was a stellar and resilient comeback there. Damn. In half the time. That game was half the time of the first one. So clearly, I guess, again, a term I use quite frequently, slow burner, but I guess you got punched in the mouth to wake up.
That was actually a bit of a rush down round there.
Getting the whip punishes as well. Right, okay, this is all to play for now.
This is really turned around. Great adjustment here.
And he's not making as many reckless decisions as he did before. He feels much more comfortable. Things have slowed down a bit, or significantly, I should say. Phalanx.
Oh, the range on that sweep.
I mean, it's
he saw that coming. Problem was ready. Oh, base out the meter.
Blocks that. Good throw tech there, because that is frame advantage from that stand medium kick with the drive rush.
Punish. Just out of range. Wasn't ready. Was expecting to be in block stun there. Again, the sweep. He's trying to get out of that corner. Goes for the back throw this time. Doesn't want to be there. Another tech from Problem. Oh, he wasn't ready for that.
That's huge. This is huge for Problem. I don't think he can burn him out here. He's looking for it just to be a spec away.
Reversal? Yes, he does.
Good choice. Good call there, Fwed.
I get burnt out on my terms.
Listen. Always got to do by your own admission. Now he can look to try and chip him out in a very weird way. I think if he does a drive rush button, it might put him as a true string. Who knows?
There's that sweep again. It's really catching Problem off. Too far to punish.
Oh, I thought he was going to jump back button there. Drive reversal.
Burns him out back. Pressure. Oh, forward throw. It wasn't a back throw.
He's got level 1 here, but I don't know if it probably can use it.
He's got bar as well. That's going to be it. That's huge damage on that down forward roundhouse. Anti-air's got such a massive hitbox. Problem was expecting the fireball. Suddenly, Valmaster with a massive reverse. He gets his team to set point.
He's found his stride here. Gets a throw on the Scootum stance again here. There's a trade. Misses the Devocatus. It might be an execution error there on Problem's end, but he's getting a bit more frustrated here.
Anxious, isn't he? Ooh. Problem needs to get his game going here. Valmaster's managed to slow it right down. Another amazing comeback that last round. Good block on the crouch medium. Patient block.
Firming it on defense here. There's another end fall, and he's going to have to run in. He has to run in.
It just chills, actually. That medium has been so good. Not ready for that.
Caught him asleep at the wheel.
Just burns him out. Love that choice.
But he's still got level 3 there. Still a huge threat.
Again, he gets stunned. Wasn't looking for it. His damage ain't coming. This is Marissa.
Yeah, that should be the round.
That should be the round there. Oh, wait. Oh, he's out the corner.
Jumps out.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it was too predictable.
Oh, what a jump there.
That jump out was massive from Valmaster, but then Problem returned the favor.
It's crazy that he jumped out there, because he's usually sitting on the ground.
Opening. Dude, how many of these anchor matches have we seen go to the wire like this? Good.
I mean, I'm all here for it. Full combo for the sand medium.
No, surely not.
No.
Beautiful bait.
Good that he held it as well, because some people do get caught out by the second hit.
Drop. He missed his stance cancel. The delayed target combo. Problem's back in this set.
Burnout is in moments. Let's find out if he's going to get the burnout. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, big whip punish. Oh my goodness, Problem's bringing this all the way back. Oh,
he gets wrong. Because he wants to take damage. He doesn't want to burn himself out. He's going to be huge. Safe jump's coming.
Oh my goodness, one more guess.
Oh no, he doesn't need to. He's not yet.
Nah,
just a spec. Wow, this is crazy.
That meter build on that.
Oh,
no. Gonna turn it around, gonna try and back.
No!
The cheeky jab the start medium in burnout.
Oh my. Very nice.
Unbelievable.
You didn't let him feed on
Damn, he's good. Oh my god.
You didn't let him do the phenom.
Slipping away, able to clutch it out and get the 30-10
composure.
See, this is when the experience comes in.
80 points
Phenom did that.
and the mental fortitude to hold on to that. And also the message it sends to the rest of the league, beating the #1 team right now and giving them their first defeat of the season. Jammers.
Dude, you can see the facial expressions, the body language on both the players. Positive sighs of relief. You can see it. Look, yeah, he's definitely stressed out about how am I going to let this slip through my fingers. Their problem expert, Valmaster, he's going to be kicking himself. But yeah, look, you can tell he's frustrated because he's like, he had to work and earn that place to be in the point, to put them in the position, prime position there at the top of the table. But hey, they're not running away.
Man, that lead that Problem established at the start ended up paying off because Valmaster was looking ridiculous as he started to bring that back. That final sequence, dropping that combo from Valmaster, missing his stance, change into the, I think, crouch heavy he was going for, just massively costly, and then Problem got his momentum going. What an incredible set. I think that's our third anchor match, at least 3 now we've seen go all the way to 2 games each, so 2 battles each, set point both players. I mean, that's crazy.
And it's bolstering the argument of should this game be first to 3 from the jump.
Hey,
it's bolstering the
it's
argument.
an argument worth having, man. But over with his fellow compadres from the UK is Logan Sama. Try not to be too biased here, Logan, as you speak to the victors over there. Talk to me.
Well, I think we can confirm that the most dangerous position to be in Street Fighter League at the moment is 2-0 up in Game 3. Crazy stuff. Problem X, you managed to clutch out the victory there, but it was definitely a tense set.
Yeah, like when I was 2 games up, I felt it like starting to slip away. But then I was like, nah, I'm playing Big Shirley, so you know, I can still win this. But now Valmaster played amazing. One of the best, if not in contention for the best player in the league overall. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It's close. It's always gonna be close.
It was definitely close ending. How happy are you to see that victory come through? Obviously, it was very tense in the end, but a big win over BMS, one of the top teams in the competition. How do you feel about that?
I have nothing against Valmaster as a person, but it brings me immense joy to see Chun-Li get smoked.
The delivery on it is beautiful as well. He's got bars, and the deadpan delivery is my favorite part. Mystic, it wasn't the best start for you here, but the team came through and I guess bailed you out, which is, you know, a fair thing to say. Your start wasn't the best, though. How did that match go for you?
Yeah, Killju, I think he's probably the best jury player in Europe, and he's an amazing player. I think he had a really good upper hand in how I play in that matchup, and it was really good. But like you said, ending Walker and Problem were here to sort of bail me out. And you know, in this format, it's a team tournament, so it's all about trusting your teammates to sort of pull through for you in the moments that you don't. And you know, that's what's happened, and I'm really thankful for that this week.
Broski, Valmaster said he was wary of facing your JP in that Game 3 potentially. When Problem was 2-0 up, obviously it looked like it was the best decision ever. But when it went to the final game, final round, did you feel like maybe you should have been in?
No, not at all. Like, I was teammates with Problem last year. I've seen how clutch he is. You know, even when 2-0 turns into 2-2, I didn't for a second think he wasn't going to pull through.
And pull through, he did. It was a big win for Mouz. I believe that puts them now on the top of the leaderboard temporarily. We still have 1 more match to play. That's right, 3 matches every week here on Street Fighter League Europe. We'll be back on the other side of this short break with BK Rog going up against Guild Esports.
Peggy 12.
Poison's on the menu.
相手になろう。行くぞ X。
どうしたの？了解。行くぞ。行きますよ。もう逃げられないぞ。
ここまでだ。
まだまだ。
やるしかないのか。
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
Nama ラッシュの出し方だそうです。
生ラッシュの出し方はデバイス関係なく絶対やった方がいい出し方が、
あ、それね。
パリボタンを押してから前々で走る、これがまあみんながやってるパリラッシュ、生ラッシュってやり方だと思うんですけど、これやめましょう。やり方は1回前を入れた後にもう1回前とパリボタンを同時押しっていうコマンドのやり方です。
なるほど。
これが早いです。ドライブゲージの消費量もこっちの方が少ない。
ああ、間違いない。
これやると今ちょっと見てほしい。ちょっと一瞬だけ見てるんですけど、ちょっと2本目のゲージもちょっと減ってるでしょ。
はいはいはい。
この前々ってると2本目のとこかかってないんで、そうこれねすごいお得だし、慣れるとこっちの方が簡単なんだよ。
Never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, your RP improve. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking.
Thanks very much. A perfect example of one of the most hype mechanics in Street Fighter 6, and of course, very apt because next year is the 20th anniversary of the most famous parry of all time. Shout outs to Daigo and Justin. Let's get into, though, match number 3. And this week, we have two teams that are desperate to start clawing their way up the leaderboard. Firstly, let's welcome from the away side, BK Rog. Welcome into the arena, the full squad BK Rog, with the coach, I guess we'll call you now. Luffy, I know we can't spoil the reveal yet, but we're waiting to see you play. Is it going to happen this week?
Probably, yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
I don't believe anything you say, ever. I mean, what's the experience for you now? Because obviously, Street Fighter League, you've been part of it for a long time. So much experience under pressure situations, but you've assembled this squad, and you know you're letting the younger players get all of this experience. Is that intentional for you early on?
No, it's just simply because I mean my teammate play Luke and Ken.
Why would you play Manon? So
I put Manon actually.
I understand. It makes perfect sense. Let's speak to Kane, if that's okay, if you want to step over. Obviously, you've had success and been very well known from a different title, but Street Fighter 6 has come out and you've taken to the game so well. How are you enjoying, though, the team format of Street Fighter League?
So I really enjoy it, especially because I love my friends. It's like my friends. I love the teammates. They're all strong. So I believe we can go really far if we practice a lot against our opponents.
I mean, I love the vibes in the team. Yes, of course you have. Hopefully you can put that into practice. Let's find out if it works out today, though, because your opponents are also looking for a big result. Let's welcome into the arena Guild Esports. Ready for the fights. Guild Esports stepping up. All right, shift over a little bit over. All good, all good. First question I have to ask you, Joker. Do Guild make any of these shirts bigger than a medium size?
Listen, they do.
So why don't you own one?
I like this one. I like to be fit. I like to be ready, you know. I like to just make sure the blood circulation isn't really there, just to make sure I'm sharper.
I hear that. You're putting this like a compression suit.
Here we go. There we go. That's it.
Are you feeling sharp today?
Yeah, 100%. And I know everyone is too.
All right. Suleiman, come on down. Come on down. Come on down. I want to talk to you, sir. We've seen your use sparingly as of yet, but you're, again, we'll talk about it again, the only player in the whole of the Street Fighter League who had to fight for their spot. You must have, you know, a lot of excitement about getting the opportunity to really show what you can do.
Yeah. So like I mentioned last week, I was watching SFL last year, looked awesome. I really wanted to get my turn in. Just so happens Street Fighter 6, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I seem to have like a monopoly on the Kim matchup experience here, so I'm happy to show you what I can do.
And I want to ask, do you and Joker share shirts? They look like they're both the same size.
Maybe like, you know, I mean, all I can say is they're a bit form-fitting, but like, what can I say?
It's all good. If you want to get set up over on the home side, let's prepare for this match if you guys want to go and sit down. All right, it's BK Rog. They're on the away end. You know what it's time for? The reveal. The big question is the head coach going to be playing? Is Luffy going to be in the lineup this week? Let's find out. F1 and Jammers, please reveal to us.
Well, I mean, he's got a legitimate reason to sit out.
I mean, is it even a question, Logan? Seriously?
Well, I mean, look, he could be a qualified football coach if he keeps up with this.
Listen,
Rufy
is all about the W.
Of course
and pride will not get in the way. No surprise. What did I say? What did I say? He's chilling. I would definitely play this week, Logan. No, he won't. He's messing with you, bro. It's going to be Kane going first. That's interesting. He looked like a really strong anchor last week. Kusanagi going second. He's a bit of a, you know, you're not sure what you're going to get with him. He's so talented, but so raw. Nassim Claw anchoring with Honda in classic mode. I don't think we could have called that one.
Because last week he was the point going up against Akane, if that is correct. He didn't do too well there, but he actually revealed that Akane is one of his biggest weaknesses.
They were away from home, but they actually chose to put him there. So predictions we've gone ahead and made here, Jammers. I'll tell you my ones. We deliberated over this. I've gone with Joker Jokes for Kane. We really thought Joker Jokes would go against Kusanagi.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the conversations we've been having, like I said, he's a bit of an anomaly, Kusanagi. He plays such a unique style of Luke. Maybe the players aren't too confident going against him. So we're going to say, you know what, maybe Ken is a pretty back and forth matchup. Let's go for that. I think Vega Patch is a good shout here as well. We did deliberate, but that's what we went with. And then secondly, Takamura for Kusanagi. I just think they kind of have similar backgrounds. You know, they burst onto the scene at a young age. They got that Shoto old school style. You know, I think it would just make an exciting match. The only reason that these matches were picked was because of that anchor match, Jammers, that we decided. And you can go ahead and talk a bit about this one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Suleiman was actually going to play in this fixture. I thought like Vega Patch was actually going to do it, but it looks like they put Suleiman here. And like I said, he'd be playing a vital role regardless. So when he is on to play for Team Guild, there is a reason why. And of course, we're not on the same wavelength.
That's a bold prediction, guys. Look, we've not been getting them all right, but we're trying. You know, we're trying. Let's see. To be fair, some of the players have been making some audacious choices as well. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not in my hands. It's in their hands. And I believe Logan is on the main stage here with the away team to find out who will be that first match.
That's right, F-Word. I'm here with Kane. Definitely wanted to find out his thoughts. Who do you think you're going to be going up against in this first game?
Probably Joker Joes, I think. But I really don't know. Maybe not. Maybe Suleiman. But I think I'm going to bet for Joker.
And who are you wary of playing? Is there any matchup over there that you're not a fan of at all, character-wise or player-wise, I guess?
Player-wise, maybe Suleiman, but all is going to be okay, I think. I can do it.
All right, he's got Ken. Ken can do anything. It's all good. Let's find out. Through Ken, we can achieve all things. BK Rog have sent up their first player, Guild. Who are you going to be putting forward? It's going to be Vega Patch with the Chun-Li. An interesting pick. Definitely think Chun gives Ken a difficult time. Is this your thought here? Is it the character matchup, or do you have experience playing against Kane?
Well, we played back in the day in Wanted. He beat me, especially when he changed to Ken. But I got more experience since then, much more experience in the matchup, and a lot of people play Ken. And I think I have a good shot.
So let's confirm which character and control type are you going to be using?
Chun-Li with classic controls.
All right, okay. How do you feel about the Chun-Li matchup, Kane?
It's one of my favorite matchups because I played a lot with my friends. He played Chun-Li, so I feel like I'm confident.
All right, confidence on both sides. Let's get into game number one. It is going to be Kane for BK Rog with the classic Ken going up against Vega Patch for Guild with the classic Chun-Li. Game one underway. F-Word and Jammers, over to you.
One thing I'll tell you guys about myself and F-Word is when we make a point, we agree to disagree, but we back up our reasons why. Even if it gets to that point where we just don't agree, we have a reason why we made these points. Now, I did say Vega Patch.
He did.
I did say that, but then everyone changed their minds. Now, he did have a similar wavelength to Kane. He was on the same wavelength.
I'm thinking like the high-level minds, man.
Yeah, but then I just
thinking like the high-level minds.
Vega Patch, why don't you step up?
I saw that Wanted set. It was like 7-3, man. Like, you know, I just didn't think they'd bring Vega. But he's right. It was a while ago. So, you know, could be different here. I don't think it was maybe a bit closer than 7-3.
And there's something different on the line. Shout out to Damascus for putting Wanted on in the first place, just in general, but something much more of a bigger magnitude is on the line here. Now, what's interesting about these two teams as well is one of them won 40-0 last week, and the other one lost 0-40 or 0-40 last week as well. So they're going for the 40 points, of course, here, but they're going to have to try and accumulate points regardless here. That's the outcome they both
I think the good news
want.
for BK is despite conceding that 40-point loss to BMS, BMS has gone and lost the momentum today by losing 30-10 to Mouz earlier, which allows them, following that last week result, to close the gap if they can get a decent result here. I think they start the day on 40 points or 50 points. So, you know, a 30 win here or a 40 win here. I believe Mouz and BMS are at the top with 80 now. You're suddenly on 70 points or 60 points. You're much closer than you were. So, all to play for. And then, of course, from the side of Sky Guild, what a phenomenal performance against one of the favorites, against 00 Nation, to get that 40-0. Now you're in a position, you saw the energy's different when they walked in, man. They are super buzzing. If they can maintain that form going into the next stage of this, they can find themselves above mid-table. I mean, they're joint third or joint fourth.
Something like that. And you did make a brilliant point a few episodes back. It's like, look, we kind of pegged them as the dark horses here, and they're taking advantage of that. You know what? They kind of remind me of when Leicester City won the Premier League. They were just playing. No one pegged them to win the league. They were just playing. And these guys are just playing, you know, with their heads held high. And already EX Kokoken round start there from Vegapatch. Not looking too good for him. He's almost exhausted himself with all his options. Nice jab. Trying to get the forced knockdown conversion on that from Kane. He said this isn't one of his favorite matchups. He plays with his friends all the time.
But Vegapatch is very awkward when he picks his characters. It's always slightly different, but man, if you're going to be checking drive rushes like that, it's a good sign. Nice choice to delay.
Gets the counter hit there with the crouching fierce. What an interruption.
Getting the jab trades.
You burn out again. Michael pop. Yeah, he's going to put himself in burnout.
Parry didn't work. He could actually get stunned there if he's not careful. Nice. Yeah, he went for the air-to-air. Ooh, just a bit too low. Oh, surprise, surprise, homie. Oh, you thought I forgot?
Okay. Remember, this is an executive decision Vegapatch made by stepping up to the plate against someone who loves the Chun-Li matchup here. Again, if there's anyone that's got an unconventional style, no matter what character he plays, it's Vegapatch. I'm pretty sure he's got something up his sleeve here to show us. Slowing it down here, and yet Kane, I love it when he just stays stationary. Doesn't move.
It's only certain caliber players can pull that off patiently. Some players do it and then they get their head bust. He does it and actually goes on to win.
And notice that Vegapatch isn't chasing down the Kokoken to close the gap. He doesn't want to encounter Kane in those close-quarter combat scenarios. Not just yet anyway. He wants to assess something before he gets in. And Kane's not going to move.
Catch the fireball there with the EX.
And remember, nothing's happened to their health gauge just yet, and I made the call at a very weird time. Now someone takes to know.
Oh, nice. That's recovery.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 90. Yeah, they're on that jumping. Again, he's checking. He's so ready.
Yeah, he loves
it. Get the cancel though.
You can tell by his voice and demeanor in this matchup, he loves it. He is so cool, calm, and collected by just dealing with Chun-Li from half screen. Gets hit with the counter hit and Zanshu though.
Very slow second round this. Suddenly Vegapatch goes in. Gotta be careful that light kick check. He's gonna get burnt out here.
Again.
This is a horrible situation. He's in the corner. Good jump out.
That's away.
Kane smells blood. Oh, too far for the light kick into level 3.
Okay.
He's in the corner again.
There's 17 seconds on the
clock. He's got to do something. Oh, that's not gonna be it.
Oh,
so calculated.
Kane, respire.
Made him uncomfortable. Slowed it right down. You seen Ken play the slowest that. It was the Chun-Li that was forced to come to him. Really nice strategic approach to the matchup there from Kane.
One blemish I have for Vegapatch is no matter who he plays, again, you're going up against some of the finest players, some of the strongest players in the European region. I just think you're burning yourself out too quickly. And some of these guys, they might not be too predictable, too obvious with looking for the stun, but you're doing half the work for them.
Or you're burning yourself out quicker than your opponent is. Because it was 30 seconds on the clock when he burned himself out. It had been a very long, slow round, Jammers, but you're absolutely right. I think it's a case of not only burning yourself out too quickly, but managing your resources versus your opponent's resources. He decided to go in, spend a couple bars, and it didn't work, and then suddenly he was playing catch-up.
Yeah, you don't want to be second best or playing catch-up in all departments, all aspects in certain matchups here, okay? Be a bit more conservative here.
Vegapatch is an extremely talented player, but if there's one weakness I'd call out, it would be patience. We've seen him with the huge life lead with Fang. Full screen in Street Fighter 5. Goes straight in. This is the good style. Goes for the reset.
Yeah, he wanted to
damage reset.
Sorry, reset the scaling. Sorry, from that scenario. We've seen a lot of people do that.
We'll miss his air legs. Kane ready to punish that.
Okay, it's working out. That happens all the time. Trade there that works in Vega Patch's favor to get out of the corner there, get to forward throw.
Would have been nice to be back for him there. It's not easy to execute that walk forward and back. Oh, big whiff. That's the patience I'm talking about. Just feeling the need to overextend, and Kane is playing this to perfection. Snuffing out the anxiousness of Vega Patch.
And remember, there's a visible indication when you're impatient, because remember, like I said before, do you spend your bar out of necessity or choice? You spend it out of necessity to get some sort of mental gain in this. Good punish as well. There's a forward throw.
Again, Kane comes out on top of the patience game.
Just backs away again. I love how he's been dealing with Kikoken just in general, Kane there. Just letting it dissipate because he knows the distance. Yeah, just backing off. Allows him to replenish some drive gauge. And then he knows when to check Vega Patch as well. Oh.
Be careful here. Meter's very low. Nice check.
That was a big risk though. Just backs away again.
Oh, no parry on that fireball.
Jumped in
here again.
Oh, and he did. Both of them didn't believe.
Burns himself out here, trying to get some pressure on. There's that light kick check again in the middle of the string. Nice neutral jump. He's got level 3 if he can execute. He's going to go for level 2.
Yeah.
Didn't have the meter, didn't he?
He didn't do level 3 in time, but he's going to get the pick up here and put Kane in the corner as well. Set up a safe jump.
Oh, he jumps out.
Wow, that was a bold decision there from Kane, but he's in a position to do so.
Oh, he did it.
Level 3.
Yes.
He's got it. Allez, let's go.
Kane, 4 rounds straight. Vega Patch with his best round in the game so far. Still not enough. And he closes it out there for the 2-0 victory. And in retrospect, you have to wonder if that was the right pick. Kane looked extremely comfortable there versus Chun-Li. I mean, I've never seen a Ken make Chun-Li, you know, kind of like have to chase him, really. It's usually the other way around.
Crazy, right? But again, that's what this game allows. It allows the offensive aspect, it allows the defensive choices. And again, once you know how to navigate the space on the 2D plane, oh, the world's your oyster. And like the guy said down there as well, is that with Ken, you can do anything.
Absolutely, you can play dry, you can play aggressive, you can mix it up. He's got such a deep pool of specials and normals. He's such a explosive character too. So that's going to be the first game, and 10 points over to BK. A nice change for them because they're obviously on a free game losing streak because they lost 3-0 last week. Now they've broke that. On the flip side, Guild were on a free game winning streak with that 40-0 against Arizona Nation, but that's now broken. So coming up now, we're going to find out who's going to go up against Kusanagi. I said it would be Takamura. Again, there were some debates about this because of Joker Joke's experience against Luke.
Let us bicker over here, and then we'll send the camera back over to Logan Summers, so you can actually find out who is going to be facing in this game 2.
Thanks very much, guys. What a fantastic opening. That's got to give you a lot of confidence seeing Kane playing so well.
Yeah, very good. I'm really happy for Kane. So let's make the work now.
Time to push on. Let's find out who you're going to be facing, Kusanagi. Guild, can you send up your second player? And it's going to be Takamura. Can you confirm the character and control type that you're going to be using, please?
I play Ken, and I use the classic.
What's your thinking for going up in this matchup? Why is it you that's going to be facing Kusanagi?
I choose to play against Kusanagi because I feel like he's very strong, and I understand how we play, and I wanted to showcase a good match because it's going to be a very good match, I think.
I hope it's going to be a very good match as well. Two very, very talented players here ready to go at it in game number 2. If you guys want to set up at the stations, bon chance. We love that. Sportsmanship at the forefront here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. Let's head over to the commentary desk. F-Word and Jammers, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, Logan, this is a juicy one, man. 2 very young talents that I had the pleasure of playing when they first burst on the scene in Street Fighter 4. I think Takamura was like 14 or 15, and Kusanagi was 11 when we first played against him. And to see them become these incredibly strong, fundamentally sound Shoto masters that they are today. I mean, this guy was playing Seth and El Fuerte and Ryu at one point, Kusanagi. Now he's a Shoto master, rocking the Luke. And Takamura, of course, has always been a big fan of Ken from the early days. They're now going to go head-to-head in one of the biggest tournaments they've seen in their career to try and get their team the lion's share of these points that are up for grabs. So, of course, we've seen Kusanagi with a decent run so far. He had the 1 win that was super impressive. Had a very strong start in his game last week, but was able to, I think it was the other young kid, I've forgotten his name, jury player, managed to turn it around against him in the BMS match, but looks really strong. Kills you, that's it. Yeah, looks really strong. Just had a brain fart there for a second. I mean, these kids as well, they're super impressive, very humble, very down to earth. Had the pleasure of praying with them all just yesterday. You know, the devout Muslims, very, very modest, but the competitive side always comes out. And despite the fact they're close friends, you can see the way Takamura really relishing this opportunity to play against someone who knows is a formidable talent.
I like how respectful and candid he is. He did say, like, Kusanagi is very strong, and he said, I know how he plays, and I want to showcase that we can bring you a good match here. I like the honesty. That's not hubris. I don't want to say humble arrogance as well, because that's just like contradicting myself. But
no, it's quite humble. It's quite humble. There's an excitement there, you know? It's a challenge. You could try and take a match, and this is the thing, different teams look at these things differently. You could see a Kusanagi and be like, oh, you can't really counterpick Luke, but can I counterpick this guy's playstyle? Can I surprise him with a Kimberly? They're not thinking like that. Some teams think like that, other teams think another way. It's almost like it's honor, it's like it's excitement. It's, man, I feel like my style with his style would make a great spectacle, and I think I can win it as well. That's what's driven the decision there. Is that the best strategy? I don't know, but man, I definitely respect it.
Well, right now, they are 10 points down, but I just like the fact that the team that Vega Patch and Takamura are on, it's each and every week, they're relishing the moment, they're taking on the challenge, and I can tell communication is not an issue.
No,
it is not an issue.
No, honestly, that's one thing I think all the teams, even Wolves sitting there at the bottom of the table, like you can see that there's a good communication layer for those guys. They need a bit of luck to turn it around, but I don't think there's a single team in the league this season that doesn't have a good communication amongst themselves. And here we go, Takamura versus Kusanagi. Opens off with a delayed jump in. Good positioning there from Kusanagi.
Now, he said he knows how he plays. One thing I really like about Kusanagi's gameplay is how he utilizes Sandblaster to cover the range of a drive rush button. I want to see how Takamura handles both. He's already perfect parried a Sandblaster, but will he be able to check the drive rush when Kusanagi wants to implement it? Who knows?
Nice bit of parry there, no follow-up.
Doesn't get the counter here. He wanted the punish counter there, I think.
A few drops there.
Switching up his options from the drive rush. Good backdash there.
Nice, that wasn't a punish counter. Just caught him standing.
Yeah.
Read the throw well.
Yeah, as well.
Oh, right back at you.
Immediately breaking that momentum.
Oh, mix it up.
Wasn't looking for it, and he would have got himself out if he wanted to counter it anyway, so that's a good choice not to do that.
Woo! Takamura with a flying start here. And oh, great meter management. He knew the DP would just about kill there. Didn't need to spend any super. He gets the first round here, Jammers.
Looking strong here, like he said. Have a similar wavelength. I understand how this man plays. Yeah, you see it there, right? Sandblaster. Yeah, there you go. It's literally, he has the answers. One thing I spotted about Kusanagi's gameplay, he answered it. But what an answer here into the flash knuckle.
Great read on that backdash from Kusanagi. Able to stop that also deadly Takamura momentum.
Rotate. Drive rush.
Oh, he's got level 3, he's going to spend it. No, he's not. Wouldn't have killed. Mitete burns him out. Oh, there you go. Kusanagi with the perfect decision making. Saves the meter, gets the drive, the stun off the back of burning his opponent out. What a piece here, Jammers.
Takamura's a man of his word, and already we're going to go for a fine start here. Goes for the light flash knuckle ender. No super though.
Got the backdash.
Throw.
More wake up crash meeting well blocked.
Yeah.
Good backdash from Kusanagi. These guys are reading the hell out of each other right now.
He said something was coming. That's punish.
Oh, nice check.
Level 3, it's coming. Yes.
Yes, absolutely spend it. He needs to recover as well.
Gonna go and land that Pale Rider here.
We're going to Memphis.
To put him under 3 bars of dry gauge here, but he'll replenish that slowly over time. Wake up bottom here. I think Takamura needs about 2 sequences if he wants to spend the level 3. But yeah, look at that. He built back an abundance of recovery time on that burnout gauge.
Good blocks though, good blocks.
Talk
about reactions. Kusanagi, 100% ready.
Mevin,
to respond to anything Takamura throws.
Juste oublie pas un truc, que lui, quand tu finis Banka, t'as fait gaffe, juste fais bien gaffe, vraiment, quand tu finis, fais gaffe au Banka. Fais juste ça, sinon t'es parfait là.
Et tu savais que ça allait jouer sur toi, mais très malin, bien joué.
Autre chose, c'est quoi, fais quand tu drive rush, tu vois, t'as fait drive rush sans blast, fais-le genre 3-4 fois. Ne va pas, parce qu'en fait, du coup, j'ai capté, lui, il est en mode, tu fais 1-2. Genre, tu vas faire drive rush sans blast, et du coup, il se dit la prochaine fois, tu vas faire drive rush jusqu'à moi. Tu vois le délire? Donc, fais pas 1-2, fais pas 1-2. T'as capté?
He saw it and said, right, if it comes out, it's coming out. If it doesn't, I'll be stunned. So he knew the risk implications there. That was well played. Takamura.
Fantastic meter management.
He's still in it.
And fantastic reactive blocks as well. Those overheads, if they're hitting, you're not recovering gauge. The fact that you're able to react and block them actually increases the recovery of your burnout gauge, getting him closer and closer to that meter. And then when it mattered the most, Drive impact on reaction. It is 1-0 Kusanagi.
Oh, that could have been whip punish there. That's that medium punch, but wasn't quite looking for that here. It's always interesting to see what the players are actually looking for with all the things you've got to look out for simultaneously in Street Fighter 6. Fireball just testing the waters here right now. Okay, punish count.
Guaranteed, just take that. Too close.
Plus one. Gets the grab. And I think he tried to stop that, but he delayed the drive rush before he got there and got the whip punish. And he done it again.
Yeah, he's winning that every time.
He's delaying it, but going for a faster button.
Going for a jab.
Yeah,
exactly.
he's going for a faster button. I think that's what the scenario is.
Kusanagi in the driver's seat here. Look at the game team to 20-0. Guild need Takamura to turn this around, and they need it now.
I think Takamura's just trying to fight fire with fire. No pun intended, but it's not quite working out in certain scenarios.
You cannot fault this kid. Ready for everything.
So it's to the corner here with the heavy flash knuckle. Endo goes for the safe jump here. Has the block.
Good parry. Oh, big bet. The dash underneath. Is this a turning point? Could be the moment Takamura needed. Into the level 2.
Into level 2, yeah. Going to be big damage here. And put him just over a bar dry gauge. And then it's going to burn him out.
Burns him out, yep.
I like this scenario.
Oh, no, cross cut.
Just let him out.
Ooh. Again, no DP.
He's still got level 1 to work with here as well, Kusanagi. Need be. Back throw.
Oh, I love that little stagger into the back throw. That changes things around. Oh, Kusanagi's been ready. He's got level 3.
Oh, and he's got it now.
Push him out, though.
Damn, if he gets one hit, low forward.
Of this kid. He's always ready. He's always got the meter. And he's going to take it here. Takamura. What a result here for BK. They get themselves 20-0 ahead. It wasn't the back and forth we were hoping for. It was a bit of a dominant performance from Kusanagi. He was just ready for everything that Takamura threw at him, and really puts the team in poised position now to close this out, Jammers.
I really got to give credit to Kusanagi where it's due, how highly observant he is to his drive gauge when it's about to be fully replenished. Like I said, I think he's confident when he presses those buttons. Takamura, it's a misjudgment on his end. He's like, he's not going to get it here. I've probably got to picture one extra frame to work with to get him to block or hit him with the DI. And no, the drive impact, so I say the punish counter drive impacts are what's saving Kusanagi there, and then the reactions too. And one thing, because I'm a technical dude with this game, one thing I really loved was when they done the post-throw tech, Takamura done his drive rush first instantly, but he was pressing a slower button as opposed to what Kusanagi was doing.
Punch, yeah,
and he just held it and then went straight for the jab there. Always winning those exchanges there. But Takamura lived up to his word. That was exciting. I'm not going to lie to you.
It was exciting. It was a bit one-sided, but it was definitely exciting. He had moments of momentum, but just one step ahead when it mattered most every time there, Kusanagi. We now got to go to this anchor match, and this was a very interesting pick. We're all surprised by this pick, but there's something that BK might know that we don't. Why they've gone with this, and I've gone for Suleiman. I could be wrong. Time will tell. Logan, I believe you're at the stage ready to tell us. Let's go to this final game.
Thanks, F-Word. Right, it could not be a better position for Nassim Claw to be stepping up. The team is looking fantastic at the moment.
Yes, of course, they are so great. I can't disappoint them. I can't. They are too handsome.
We know, we've seen it a lot of times. 20 points up, it doesn't mean that the match is over. You can still lose and go to a tiebreak, so there's still the pressure on you. Who do you think you're going to be facing from the opposition? You got Joker or Suleiman?
To be honest, I don't know. Boss can be very effective against Honda, so it's 50-50. I don't know.
And I want to ask you as well, the commentators, F1 and Jammers, said it was an interesting choice to put E Honda in this anchor role. Why is it Honda that's there? His character is probably more limited than the others on the team.
Yes, of course, there was a strategic choice because I think with my Honda, I can have a chance against any of my opponent. Vega Patch don't know me. I never play him. Joker Jokes too, the same. And I know I played a lot against Takamura and Suleiman, of course. So that was a strategic choice. I know my teammate can clean before I played, so.
Let's see if you can close it out. Come down, please. Guild Esports, third player. It is going to be Suleiman. Well done, F-Word. Good pick, mate. All right. Suleiman, what is the thinking here in this matchup? Kimberly, before I assume, is it going to be Kimberly on Classic?
It's going to be Kimberly on Classic, yes.
It is going to be Kimberly on Classic. What's the thinking here in this matchup choice?
So once we saw BK Rog's lineup, what we did was that me and Takamura, we both felt comfortable against both Nassim and Kusanagi. But in terms of matchups, Kimberly does a lot better into Honda than she does into Luke. So that's why we did this setup. So Kimberly's not too... Ideally, you don't want Kimberly in first to 3, but first to 3 against Honda, it's a bit of a more level playing field.
The pressure's on, 20 points behind. Definitely don't want to be swept, but you can still bring it around and get the win. 20 points on the line here. Do you feel the pressure?
There's always going to be pressure, but I know my team has faith in me and I have faith in them. And you know what? We can definitely close it out and, put a stop to this good day that they're having.
Well, let's find out if that happens. It's game number 3. Nassim Claw on the Classic E Honda against Suleiman on the Classic Kimberly. Let's hand it over to F-Word and Jammers.
All right.
Just give me the
Props
mic.
to you. 2 out of 3.
Listen, man, I'm taking...
I'll take 2/3.
I'm recovering, bro.
Yeah, listen, we'll recover over time. I'll get better in the weeks to
Listen,
come.
man, I know my stuff, bro, yeah? This isn't an accident, yeah? Yeah, man knows the thing, innit? I'll give you some credit too, Jammers. We debated and you didn't fight me too hard on that choice, so I think we can both take credit for that genius pick from us as analysts and commentators. It will be Suleiman coming up against Nassim Claw. Now, I think Suleiman has the edge from when I've seen these guys play. It's not been often, but Nassim Claw, what he said before he went up was very interesting, He said he's got 100% win rate, one game, one win. He said he feels like he can take any of the players on the team. Regardless of the matchup, they don't know his style of Honda and he thinks he can use that to his advantage. What do you think of that, Jammers?
I just like how candid he is with the strategies. He knows his strengths, he knows his weaknesses, he knows the players that he doesn't want to go up against, even if he has to. But yeah, I think having a lack of player intel, regardless of the character matchup, just plays as big as a part. I always say it will be a 50-50 or 60-40 in terms of player matchup and character matchup. You can't, the two go hand in hand. And I think the first game will definitely set the tone as to how the outcome will finish here. Obviously, ideally, we want a 3-2 final round in this last battle here. But 20 points on the line. BK Rog are looking to go for that 40-0. And you heard Nassim, he said, I can't disappoint the guys. I can't disappoint the guys. Wants to ride the wave. If they're going to clean up before me, then we clean up the remaining dust particles around there. No disrespect to Suleiman. He's not dust particle. He's a great man. Don't worry.
I think the situation puts Nassim in a great position to just play free. Take a bit of risk here. Try to catch Suleiman.
Sure.
20-0 up. Rocking Honda in anchor position. Honestly, if you'd have told me we're not going to see a Honda in anchor position all season, this Street Fighter League, I would have believed you. But suddenly we have one. And it's drawn out the Suleiman and the Kimberly.
I think that's just based on their position on the table and where they are. Like you said, a bit more flexible, a little more experimental as well. I do feel this matchup, it's basically, the person that runs like Speedy Gonzalez going up against the stop sign. Because that's what Honda's going to try and do. Either try and run into headbutts, do the neutral jump fierce, be a stop sign here. I love Suleiman's reactions with the air grab, especially when we watched him play against Oikumans Barnet not too long ago. And it's going to be interesting to see if you're going to bait him. How often will he try and bait him as well? Are we going to see drive reversals on Nassim's end? Because it's all going to be about the defensive choices, because Kimberly is an absolute terror and onslaught when she gets her engine. And look at that exuberant guy there in Suleiman. He's having the time of his life here. Great to see him here.
Yeah, he looks super relaxed, man. That's a good sign. It's actually not something I want to see if I'm about to play against the Kimberly player and he's doing a little two-step and smiling.
That's doing the character animation with
character
Kimberly.
Animations. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm like, oh, this guy's looking way too happy.
I said positive vibes and stuff. All right, here we go. Just slowing it down at the moment. Yeah, he's just waiting to see how Suleiman's going to initiate. He's not going to initiate first. Don't tell a lie, he did. All right, driver cancel in.
Nice check. Just caught him there trying to extend a little bit.
Not looking to play footsies here, just wants to button into their line.
That's a big whiff.
I was literally saying Nassim's not looking to play footsies, but Suleiman might be.
Get back in the corner you go, says Suleiman. Frame trap. Good block, back throw. Changes things significantly. We just spoke about that perfect parry and the momentum shift it gives. Oh, no, I think he tried something there. Oh, he gets burnt out. Oh, he wasn't looking for it into the stun. Big damage incoming here. Can't kill, but still.
You can build a level 2 in time, though. There it is. I'm going to spend it.
Yeah. Oh, the empty jumpy, bro. Shout out Shen. Very deadly in this game. Of course, for those especially looking for that perfect parry.
I love how he implements throws in this game. Nassim Claw in general, the command grabs as well as the regular grabs.
He's getting impatient there. He's running into some stuff. Great control from Nassim.
Yeah, he's just looking for a knockdown at this point so he can get his Oki game started.
And he raids right when he does get in as well. Oh, wasn't looking low. Oh, that actually caught the recovery.
Goes low.
Doesn't go for the level 3.
Just,
the frame trap, well blocked.
Oh,
too early, that's the worst. It's gonna hurt big time.
He might lose because of that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Is he dead?
And that will be the level 3 to close it out here in battle 1 for Nassim Claw against Suleiman.
All that for trying to anti-air a butt splash. I mean, that's the world you live in when you're anti-airing that thing with normals and not some kind of invincible special or just perfect parrying, which is easier said than done. Phenomenal start here from Nassim. His team already 20-0 up and he takes the first game in this final, the first battle in this final game.
And it's always a weird scenario, right? You pick between your go-to normal attack anti-air or to get a perfect parry, which you've got literally, what 0.3 seconds to try and get the timing. And it's like, okay, perfect parry, safer, but you still got to deal with the pressure afterwards, as opposed to when you go for your anti-air, it's like, no, I'm confident I can catch it because I've judged the distance, I've seen what's going to happen, but you also know the risk that's there. Again,
big risk.
At high level, you need to know the risk reward. And in this game, Honda does get a ground bounce off a punish counter butt slam, and that's exactly what gave or enabled the victory for Nassim Claw in that last couple of seconds there.
And his overall game looks very solid as well. Brick wall defense, able to read
literally run into a stop sign. That's it.
Reacting to the drive rush most of the time, and then surprise headbutt. Got to exercise a bit more patience there, I feel. Suleiman is a bit anxious. Wants to get in a bit too early.
I think because you know it can spiral out of control in your benefit.
Oh, trap.
Double sumo headbutt there.
Low, look at this momentum.
Good block on the overhead. Yeah, he's trying to like take his turn back.
Cannot get going, my goodness.
Level 1.
That should be it.
Should be level 1. They don't even need it.
Wow. Now you see the damage. Now you see the damage.
There you go. Oh, he's not letting his teammates down thus far. Let's see if he can still inflict a tremendous amount of mental damage here to Suleiman and Sky Guild.
Man, he's getting caught by that low, gets shimmied up. This is going horribly wrong for Suleiman.
Topples over. All right, he's going to go for show of force level 1 here.
Haven't seen a command grab yet. Delayed jabs connect.
Oh, that's the time. And there, he's confident, yeah. He's definitely confident it works.
Can burn him out here. Not quite, but didn't close.
Going to go for Bushin Scramble, and he's going to get rid of a can here. But he's going to try and put him in burnout, and that's why he did wake up show of force again.
Man, all the right reads from Nassim.
Smacks away at the moment here. Just needs a little bit more dry gauge to work before he goes back in.
His neutrals looks very
he's trying to go back
tricky.
in.
All right, surprise drive rush connects.
Ooh, good jab check.
Jab check, love it. Again, it works this time. He's got some consistency now. He did it way too early last time. Look at the corner carry and pressure. He gets off this meaty throw. He's still got that level 1. Watch out. Buttons on wake up. Oh,
like I told you, it's basic. You press level 1 or jump or DP.
Catching Suleiman, trying to overextend, maybe a frame.
Don't think too much. Just play your game natural. Like
yeah. I wasn't delayed. I think I just missed time. Keep it tight.
Maybe second guessed himself. You know when they got the meter and you think twice, so you get your timing wrong.
But you know what? It's not necessarily been the tail of the tape. It's played a crucial role here, his missed timings. But he's sorted out the crouch fierce anti-air timing against the butt slam, I've got to say, because he's still going for it, which means it's incredibly consistent in that scenario. He's been getting the damage there. It's when he pops Nassim in the corner. I think he's just
not got enough. Yeah, he's not got enough mileage from that. There's that check again. Nassim looking so ready. Picking up where he left off here.
This is the...
Oh, wow, panic throw from Suleiman.
Command grab here.
Finally a command grab.
Well, it's the game to introduce it, so... All right, there we go. Just backing away at the moment here. Headbutt. Back slashes. I love what he's been doing. He's been doing a headbutt again after the block. He's backdashing. He switched up his timings after the sumo headbutt block.
And again, the command grab. Punish counter as well. Probably went for a parry. And Nassim Claw absolutely running away with this. Suleiman in big trouble. So too are his teammates, Sky Guild Esports. They really need some kind of turnaround here.
They're looking for a 40-0 here, I believe, Nassim and Team BK Rock here. So if he closes out this well...
Oh, get caught standing. Where you going? Meaty throw.
He might go for another one. Who knows?
Oh, no, drive rush in. Saves the bar. It's getting close to the corner.
Headbutt. Yeah.
Goes for that trap again.
Keeps mixing it up, man. Headbutt.
If he's going to get going, it needs to be now, Suleiman, or it's going to be over.
Punish.
Nice punish.
Too far to get the back throw, I think, from the target combo, but he gets the throw anyway. Drive rushes in.
again, he's got the button at the right time.
No check there.
No check. Oh, catches the button and whip punishes it. Can he make this count? Level 3's right there, though. You've got to be careful.
He's spending the bar, so he gets the dry gauge back to Mouz here in a nice advantageous position. Double dash into the throw. He's got to make this count.
He has keep it meaty. Level 3's doing a CA now.
I think that, you know what, that might have been a super.
Oh, really?
But it might have been execution error because I didn't think the game was side where Kimberly was going to be, or language side.
That was a great sequence from Kimberly. Has to guess right a number of times. It's one of her weaknesses. Doesn't hit like a tank.
That must have mentioned it earlier today. Normally I have to make 3 chances as opposed to the guy has to guess 1. There we go.
First round, I think, for Suleiman in this set so far.
Oh.
It is match point here for Nassim Claw. Oh, catches the drive, Rossi goes in. Catches the little low, he goes to the level 3 water catch on that trip lock recovery.
Here we go. He's going to have a huge dry gauge advantage here.
And the corner.
Yeah, near it anyway.
Near enough. Watch out, there he is.
DI is still an option here, but I don't think he's going to do it. Not just yet. Too comfortable position.
That works. He burns himself out. He's going to go to level 3 short. No, he didn't. I thought he'd do it straight away just to get some gauge back.
Nah, he'll get 1 hit into back
that's all right.
the elbow and then do it.
Cans up. Another one. Oh, he gets counted. Oh. Reset. Horrible situation. He's in burnout.
He's backing away at the moment. Oh!
He's ready. Sullivan's ready. I thought he missed the opportunity there, but he didn't.
There you have it. Cancel into Ninja Star Cypher, gets his dry gauge back. He may be able to take the round.
Can he get it? Can he get him before he gets a bar? Good blocking here.
He's burning himself out. Nah, he banked on it.
Oh, he'll make it. Wake up, button.
He respected the level 1. He did not that sequence, though.
That's him claw with a rag on play. He burns him out.
Hey, Sally.
More life, bruv.
Oh, Sally.
Nice. Now you start to
because he respected the level.
Now you start to, you know, Sally, the timing. Just when you know it's time to press, go for it. But don't rush it. Take your time. I feel like he's rushing too much.
It's out 2-1 now. Suleiman trying desperately to get his team the 20 points. But they need to maintain some momentum from last week. And on the flip side, Nassim Claw looking to get his team the 40 points that they weren't able to capture last week.
Wow, they're still in prime position to do that. I like that Suleiman taking that break, refreshing himself. Stay hydrated, gamers. That's what you need to do, man.
Just reminded me, actually. I got some water here, boy.
Stay hydrated. Helps you stay focused. Because these guys have to be laser focused at almost all points of the day when they're playing their fixtures. Going into a battle 4 here. Already starting things off with a throw.
Logan did say the most dangerous place to be is 2-0 up in the anchor match.
Yeah.
Is Suleiman going to make another example of that? Massive escape from the corner there.
But he tried to do a frame trap there with a 100-hand slap, the amplified version, but it didn't quite work out.
I think the range, he wasn't expecting it to spend that cash.
Of course.
Makes the right read. It wasn't a throw.
Nice
He's so good at checking.
Stand medium punch. I think it's a fantastic button, his stand medium punch. And crash medium punch there for the special.
Oh, he wasn't able to block. Couldn't believe. Suleiman just giving damage away here, just eating that jump in.
Right, gets it.
Overhead.
Nice reset there from Suleiman.
Yeah, he's scared of the level 1.
He tried to chase down a backdash or something there with that jump.
Oh, there's that meaty range sweep. Missed this drive rush. That means he lost pressure, almost burnt out. And he's back with the meter now. It's a great situation for Nassim Claw. Life lead and drive gauge advantage. Pushing him towards the corner.
Nice
Finally
down.
doesn't check.
Elbow drop, and I like the knockdown. That should be the round.
He's got it.
Yeah, that should be it.
Finally guesses right on Nassim Claw's wake up. He's had such a hard time reading him. I think it was a wake up button this time. Crouch heavy in your face. One step closer to tying this up, Jammers.
And he's still been obstinate with that elbow drop as well. Anyone's going to get scared under these conditions of that elbow drop. Oh, shimmy again.
Beautiful shimmy.
Tepo slap straight to the corner. He's looking for
the level as well, straight to the level 3. This is going to hurt.
Oh, this is going to be like, what, 55%? Maybe 60 from that scenario. And what a that was a good investment there.
I like it. He's got this positional advantage. He recovers some meter. Oh, bad button though.
Jump medium.
And in the corner.
Oh, here comes the mix-up. Oh,
no. Get bounced up. EX grab.
Looping pressure. Here it comes. Is he going to guess wrong this time?
Oh, it's a throw.
Elbow drop again. He's going to burn himself out. No, he actually is going to go straight into the Ninja Star Cypher because it allows him to get a drive rush.
Get the meter back, yeah.
Yeah, and he's not going to have to deal with Wake Up Super, but EX Headbutt is a threat. I'm not sure he's going to deal with that either. Wake Up button.
Didn't want to spend the gates to go in. Oh, what a conversion Airborne has done there.
Don't run slide, please don't. I know you want to do it, but...
Oh, he wasn't ready.
He did very well.
One more.
I told you yesterday,
Vamos!
big bet doesn't pay off.
You have him.
You
You have
cannot
him.
be 2-0 up in the anchor match. It's just not allowed. Not in Street Fighter League Pro EU, not in 2023. If it happens, it's almost guaranteed to be a comeback. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now, Jammers. I can't believe it.
Definitely.
Again?
I'm at a loss for words.
Again?
Myself. Look, man, it's just...
Unbelievable.
No one read the contracts. No one read the rules. You can't be 2-0 up in the anchor match. Too bad that Logan did.
Oh my days, look how this is turning around. Suleiman bringing this right back.
Good throw tech there. He's going to get him to flinch.
Finally starting to parry now. He wasn't doing that earlier.
Yeah, he's just blocking it out. I wonder why.
He's not been using the parry at all.
Remember, you lose a whole
Might as well
stock.
attempt it, yeah.
You lose a whole stock to dry gauge on the heavy head.
Man, and Nassim now dropping stuff. Had that hit and got reset. Too far to link.
Brave trap, yeah. You can't do that. You got to be very careful of that scenario.
He's starting to drive impacts in with jab now. He's been getting checked with the medium too much.
He is
so drive rush in.
So many attacks just try and get some sort of hit.
Nice anti-air. To the corner we go. Again, he's getting caught low.
Oh, he did
no, he wasn't ready for that. Are we going to see a level 2?
Yes. I don't think it's going to be the round, though. It's going to be pretty close. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close.
Buttons.
Just backs away, yeah.
Stays alive.
Good choice.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Overhead, point blank in your face.
Fell asleep at the wheel there on the overhead. A lot of guys have been losing to overheads today.
Oh, wow. The clap missed, and he was able to reset with a throw.
Okay. Drive rush in. What a
Big
block.
bait. It was a jab empty. He caught him with that earlier.
Nice pressure, legit pressure there with the run stop.
Nice check, such good defense, and then blocking it out was Nassim Claw. Makes the right read, gets the command grab now.
Headbutt.
Match point here.
Backdashes away. He might be looking for a drive rush cancel in the mix-up after that very soon.
Good jump out the corner.
Dashes under though.
Again, no parry, he's gonna get burnt out. Oh, get burnt out.
I think that's
He's
it.
gonna be dead.
No, not quite.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go!
Able to recover the 2 wins. Oh, you can see the siren leave from Nassim Claw as he gets his team a humongous win there. 40-0 Jammers against Guild Esports. Guild Esports beating 0-0 Nation 40-0 last week. No team to be slept on at all, especially away from home. Yet, BK just that bit too strong this week with a fantastic performance and a phenomenal result to send them flying up that table.
I'm telling you, man, BK Rog must live by the sword and die by the sword. All their fixtures have just been 40-0 on each end. 40-0 against Wolves, I believe.
wow.
Then they lose 0.
You're right, yeah.
They lose 0-40 against someone else. I can't quite remember who it was off my head. BMS, that's
All
right.
or nothing, all or nothing, baby. There's some all or nothing
These
guys,
guys just
bro.
doubled. Do you want to live like that each and every week?
Ah, we lost the first game, it's over. Damn. All right, hopefully next week will be okay. Nah, phenomenal. No, honestly, what a team, what a performance. Great composure and mentality as well. And credit to Nassim Claw for keeping it together as that 2-2 lead started to fall away. We saw a problem earlier do the same thing. 2-0 up. Suddenly your opponent starts bringing it back, still able to clutch it out. And a really interesting result because it makes the league that bit more interesting too. And if you're Wolves, even though there's still quite a big gap, it's almost better that no one's fully dominating because no one's really pulling too far away, making it impossible for you to catch up. So, you know, this actually might not be a bad result for them too, but phenomenal performance, I must say, from BK Rog.
Listen, man, they try to stay in the mix, but I like it. BK Rog are consistently inconsistent. It's brilliant. It's like they just get 40 here and they drop. Because remember, when you don't get no points, you're worried about everyone else. You get the 40 points. All right, we're still here. We're still here.
I might be wrong, but I think they're 70 points now. So second place. I mean, Mouz and BMS are joint top with 80, I believe. So I think these guys started the day on 30. No, 40, right? So they're on 80. They're joint top. That's unbelievable. They've actually lost 40-0. And here we are in week 3. Because their wins were 40-0s, they're joint top alongside Mouz and BMS. I don't know who's winning on rounds and battles, but my goodness, what a performance from these guys. This league is exactly what we said it would be, Jammers. We said you can't call it. We said the teams are all incredibly balanced and strong. Man. And as we see, 3 teams joint at the top now. I don't know. It's very difficult to call. And even the team at the bottom is not necessarily the team we thought. If anyone's going to fall off, we didn't think it would be necessarily Wolves who'd be at the bottom. It's 100%. Been very hard to call.
But right, yes, and we'll celebrate over here on the desk. But I want to head over to Logan so he can celebrate with the players and hear how they're feeling after that elated victory.
Thanks very much, guys. I'm sitting here with Team BK Rog, and who has to be the smartest coach in all of esports, not just Street Fighter. Luffy, the genius, what a fantastic ploy it was this week.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, we did the best order we could, but I don't really understand the order actually. Like my opponent.
Your order or their order?
I understand mine. I don't understand theirs. like really, we thought that in Encore it will be actually playing against either Vegapatch or Takamura. So it was against Nassim. Then they put Vegapatch against Kane. And Kane last week he played against Valmosa. He was kind of ready, fortunately. So yeah, kind of weird, but thank you, I guess.
It worked out in the end. Thank you for the 40 points. F-Word definitely enjoying it. Blooming hell, someone turned his mic off. Kane, another great performance. Enjoying watching your Ken. You look like you've been competing in Street Fighter for years and years and years. You know, how difficult is it though, the swings back and forth? Because you guys just do it big. You win big, lose big. It's big either way. There's nothing in the middle.
I don't know. It was like really close against BMS, but yeah, thanks to my family, I'm really ready against Chun. So yeah, today was all day. So I'm kind of happy.
Great performance. Kusanagi looking so comfortable, very reliable, quietly just pushing in with the wins, with the Luke as well. You know, the spirit, the vibe in this team is fantastic. But how much prep and work and planning do you do against the other teams?
I work a lot since SF6. I'm really happy with this victory because against BMS, it was very hard to take this loss. All matches was very close. So I think for the mood of the team is really good. And we stay focused for the future and the opponents we're going to play against too, also.
Moving up the leaderboard, it's great to see Nassim Claw. What a great show you put on. We thought it was going to be done, but you said, no, you get five battles, not just 3. 2-0 up, the most dangerous position to be in all of Street Fighter League. Were you sweating?
Honestly, I think I was so lucky. My teammate did the job so well. I was so confident because of them. So I don't. With Honda, I just win on the misunderstood. So it's happened. I'm happy. I'm glad of it.
It was a huge win this week for BK Rog. 40 points on the leaderboard. Let's take a look. There you can see that 40 points for BK Rog puts them level with 80. Win big, lose big, but it keeps them in the running at the top alongside BMS and Mouz, all tied on 80 points with so much to play for. 0-0 Nation are keeping up, but it's Guild starting to build a big gap between Wolves, who are searching for points. And that means it's going to be exciting next week as we move into week 4. BK Rog, their reward is a matchup against Mouz at the top of the table. BMS are going to have their work cut out for them as they go up against 0-0 Nation. And we could see it all change at the top there. And our last match is a must-win for both teams. Wolves, desperate for points at the bottom of the leaderboard. Guild cannot afford to lose big this time, otherwise they will fall away from the rest of the pack. It's only week 3 and things are heating up massively. We're getting a good idea now of what the leaderboard picture is going to look like, but it could still all change. We've got 7 more weeks of regular season action to determine how these playoffs look. We'll see you back next week for Street Fighter League Pro Europe.